Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
Hold on.
I can't.
Go ahead, man. Jen, talk, please.
Yeah, Jim might be too.
Yeah, she is. And there's Darren. Darren, say hello.
Yeah.
That's good. All right.
Yeah, picking up.
All right, fuck it. Let's go.
Wow.
Fuck, I don't remember what episode we on.
Shit, I meant to check earlier.
You're the oracle of this shit.
The Oracle.
No, are you losing count, sir?
I am. I think 128.
Oh.
Were you a wizard? Damn.
We are on episode.
120 episodes.
Damn, I didn't put the episode in the title. 129.
What?
If you could believe it.
No.
Yeah, 129. Last week was 128, but I didn't put it.
I feel like Jen's up to no good today, and I don't like it.
It's different from any other day.
And she's wearing a sweatshirt that kind of goes along with her
general attitude.
bullshit.
Shout out to Kingston 8.
Say it in the mic so everybody can hear it.
I'm eating chocolate. You caught me off guard. I wasn't ready.
I know.
Welcome to the episode of Please Delete This. In the basement, we got Darren.
Bim.
Genevieve. You're so good at it, Bim.
But I don't know anything.
Oh, that's true.
See?
And today, we have a special guest with us.
Yay.
It's the homie. Known him since we were wee children.
Yeah, we go way back.
And, yeah.
And we're still neighbors.
Still neighbors. That's so crazy. So, yeah. He's a cool cat on these streets.
He's a hep cat. Look at you.
Hep cat. So,
He not no giant turkey.
everybody, please welcome Dave to Please Delete This.
Dave, welcome, sir. Welcome.
Yes, good job, Jen.
I did it good?
See, that was
great.
really good,
That was
actually.
good. That was really
She
good.
must really, fuck with you.
I appreciate that.
Because when Vic was here, she said,
And today we have Vic
Bam.
No, because I don't know how to introduce him. What do you say? What's,
No, that was great. I think you did a great
That
job.
was great.
Yeah, I
what
appreciate
do you
that.
say for Vic Bam?
You nailed it, though. No, you nailed it. But it's not about Vic today.
It's not.
It's about Dave. What's saddening?
Vic,
What up, homie?
taking it easy.
Yeah, shout out to Vic for sure. Yeah, don't be mad.
Fix that.
What's that?
Fix the plug.
This one?
Yes. Thank you.
Is that for something important?
This is for that.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry. Continue, sir.
Yeah, no, taking it easy. Just trying to make the most of what the cards were dealt with the pandemic and quarantining and all of that. So.
For sure.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that were you impacted by COVID, like work-wise?
I was, yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. For I had a couple gigs, and both of them companies, they went into furlough. Or
Really?
had to lay people off. Yeah,
Both jobs.
yeah.
Shit. Get a side hustle, they said.
Yeah.
Get another job, they said. It'll be great.
Yeah, it's fine.
Damn.
And so you learn. I think if there's one thing that we've all learned is sort of best to write your own destiny and be your own boss.
Sure enough.
In the sense if you can make it happen. So
Yeah.
Sure enough.
Yep.
So is that you saying that you did something?
it's a nice segue, right?
Nah.
You were working on it.
Yeah, that was good. It was
All right, so I'm going to say this.
nice alley.
You're going to say this.
Yes, yeah. So I was able in my time to create a 100% plant-based natural skin and hair care company, I guess you could say. It started off as a product, and then it just kind of has developed into much more.
Oh, that's very dope.
Yeah.
So how did that come about? I know you mentioned.
Yeah. So so during the quarantine, obviously no barbershops were open.
Yep.
So
That was a rough time, huh?
Not for me. Man.
No, I enjoyed it.
No, yeah. When you, I had already had some height to my hair. So, and I don't think, I'm sure you ladies do this, but with guys, we kind of have a schedule. If we get a cut, then in 2 weeks we might get another one in between. Yep. You only get a lineup, so cut, line up. And I think I was in between. I think it was time for me to get a cut. Everything shut down, and I sort of just embraced it. I've had every hairstyle I could think of, maybe besides having locks. But I'll cut my hair to grow it, cut it and grow it. So hair care was something I've always been pretty passionate about and experimenting on my own since like college. I would always look for products that had a root stimulator in it, but that's all I
What that mean?
So it just
bald, I don't
just
know
helps your
nothing.
hair grow if it's a root
Okay.
stimulator.
Yeah. Okay.
But I never looked deep enough into the ingredients because this is just my hair journey.
Yeah.
You're learning
Yeah.
as you go along, and I'm sure
you figure it out,
having
yep.
locks. So, but I've learned through the conversations that I've had. I think about like natural hair care. It's our culture.
Yeah.
It's a subculture within our culture, and I believe that it's led by Black women. So
Super facts.
Yes.
in that regard, we sort of have to follow the lead of Black women in many regards, but in this regard in particular. And I just learned from the conversations that I've had with the Black women in my life, albeit a family member, my mom, neighbors, friends, or significant others, they'll teach you. You'll learn.
Yep.
They'll learn through their process, sort of their regimen, and the things that they go to just to kind of achieve some of the looks that they want.
I just learned not too long ago, like with the different hair textures, like they're identified by like 4C is one.
Yeah,
or something
porosity levels.
What is that?
Porosity levels.
God damn, what does that mean?
So, your hair porosity, it kind of it determines how much moisture your hair takes in.
Gotcha.
Versus how much it doesn't. So my hair is really thick.
Yep.
So it takes a lot for my hair to get wet. Like I absorb so much water.
Yeah.
I if the water's running, I can run my hair through it quick and just
Like that.
Shake it right out.
And
Yeah.
Fine.
Where some people, if doing something like that, they'll be drenched.
The whites. Yeah. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm
How does it work with the Asian hair? Because it's like mashed straight.
Is it fine?
Well, even some Black folks have like.
Does it
Fine.
bead off?
Just slide right off.
Does it bead on?
Like, is it waterproof?
like that rain X you put on the
I was gonna say.
Yeah, it beads off. No,
like a duck.
So yeah, as the the conversations progress, and I picked up little practices on my own that I would try, and I was just all about hair growth. I just wanted my hair to grow, not realizing how much you have to keep it moisturized, and the same practices that we use with nighttime protection, like a do-rag.
Yep.
As your hair grows, you can't always wear a do-rag. Sometimes we as men have to get kind of comfortable with other options, bonnets, stuff like that.
Yep.
It's a
It's a fact of life.
It
You
is
hope-
what it is.
Just hope nobody
It's a
breaks
thing.
into your house.
It is a thing. I have my bonnet on.
Yo, man.
I'm laughing because we brought up Darren's bonnet before. I was
My Erica about do rap and stuff. Just,
Yeah. Hey, listen.
Right?
Okay.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, man.
It's a part of the
If
process.
I want to get a good night's sleep, I got to do something with this.
Right. So, being familiar with growing out my hair and stuff, the quarantine didn't affect me too much, and I was looking into different practices for like conditioning and stuff, and I discovered aloe vera. After that, I just tried to figure out an easier way than what I was reading.
Yeah.
Easier ways that I saw online and would see people doing. I created a product at first that was leave in for about half hour to an hour. I'd leave it in a lot longer than that. Shower cap it up. And from there, I started to see the results in my hair. Family members, I put them onto it, and they had some good things to say. So I was like, oh, I might be
Here we
onto
go.
something
Here
here.
we go.
Okay.
I don't see anything that's really like that, and it's probably different for it to, these ideas to come from a male perspective.
Yes.
But I think it's cool because as men, we got to understand our skin and our hair is super, super important. Just because your cut's fresh, it might not mean that your hair's healthy.
Right.
If your braids are fresh, they look good, and that doesn't mean that it's always healthy. You just want to remain consistent with some of these practices, and we learn from women. They've been doing it.
Sure enough.
You
Yeah, I
know,
wish
so-
I would have learned a lot of this shit sooner. I probably would have still had hair.
Possibly. Like Jalen Rose. Is that his name?
Yeah, yo, his hairline is on his
He
eyebrows.
has such a
How you did
childish hair.
Yeah.
He got the Nas Moon thing.
that? Right.
He gets the it's almost like a dye job.
The Beijing?
It's like a Beijing. I
He
think.
does? His joint be looking like jet black.
It's just a little too.
Yeah.
It's fresh.
It's fresh, but
It doesn't look natural.
There's some
It's a
artificial.
natural black.
Is it really you, Jalen?
Is that your name?
Ooh, we've started something.
No, you want to know because ESPN and the analysts and everybody else, we didn't have barbershops. They didn't either, but they still had
true.
a job to do.
Yeah.
And Jalen was on air
Oh.
without the cut.
You peeped.
And I was like, damn, it don't look that sharp. When it's grown, it doesn't have the same luster. You know? But,
Yeah, it looks like a nice sandy rug.
Yeah.
It's like the wave is so perfect.
Yeah. We're on to you, Jalen.
yeah, some people. So there's some people that put effort into waves.
Yeah.
Even on Michael Rainey Jr., Tariq from Power.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, his waves are really like that. The only other person I've seen do that is Lance Stevenson, where like their wave pattern is.
It goes in the opposite
I
direction.
don't even know how you would do that.
Back when I had hair, I attempted it for a second. And I was like, nah, I'm not doing it.
Do you have to? You just have to obviously brush it
In the
opposite
other direction.
and once you get it lined up.
But you're like retraining your hair because, to get the waves,
100%.
you're just naturally going in this direction. You just got to try to do it all. No, who's doing that?
Yeah, it's even tough to kind of, I would think, to get it even.
Yeah.
If I'm brushing this, I can get it even. How?
Yeah,
That's how to be. You'd have to do it and then get a cut, I guess.
yeah. So where did you land on products with the aloe and
Don't say it again.
No, it's the technique of how he gets it that we're not saying.
Okay. I didn't know where you were going. Sorry.
Yeah. So where'd you land on products? So was it just strictly hair related stuff?
Initially it was just hair, and I kind of wanted to experiment with other things like lotion and just everyday things that we would use outside of, like, I'm not a chemist,
Right.
so I can't tell you how to make deodorant.
Yep.
I'm sure that there's ways that some of the product I may use, give or take some things I could probably harden something, and you could probably use it as I don't know, but I don't have that in me to do something like that. But there's other everyday products that we use, and I thought, well, let me take a stab at it, and see what happens. Do some research. And
So what we got here? I see some stuff in front of us.
yeah, I just wanted to bring you guys a couple samples. So just some lip balm.
Hey, wait, can I say something, brother? Brother,
Here we go.
we have guests
Yes.
from time to time. Hello, guests.
Hello.
Thanks for
Yes.
joining us.
Yes.
Not all of them bring something.
Oh, you're right.
He brought something. So with this, you've elevated to the top 5 position of my favorite guests.
There we go. That's
all
important to do. Is this out of the
Hey,
ordinary?
he just made it up.
Has to be
all our past guys are down like,
Right.
Has to be a thing.
This
Dame
is
Dash brought the Breakfast Club his son's cookies. He had
My
cookies.
son makes cookies.
And he brought them for everybody.
You gotta bring some.
Study Dame Dash.
So thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
No problem.
Continue.
Yeah.
So what we got here?
It's not even food.
Come on.
It's
something
still- yes,
tangible.
yes.
Something to be using.
Yes.
Go on.
I have plenty of things. I just brought just quick stuff. Just I have 2 different
Jen, what's
flavors
next, yo?
in the lip balm.
Ooh, this
and
lip
then
balm.
just the body whip. It's like a sweet body whip.
Oh.
This
Right
is
up
the
Darren's
citrus berry. So,
Yes.
you guys, I figured you can try it, or if you wanted to distribute it amongst yourselves.
Yo, the packaging is legit. Jen, didn't you say your lips were ashy?
I did. So
Please indulge.
take this.
So
book.
there's
It does
blueberry
smell-
sugar and spearmint mint.
And that's for the lip
sweet
balm.
shit.
And what is this? You said body sugar?
That's it's like a body whip, like lotion, basically like a body.
It smells
butter.
really good.
Try it.
You know who
Now,
needs lotion?
now, I'm notoriously ashy. You can't really tell right now.
Yeah.
Well, you can, but
It's the NO.
So this is a good test. It's a good test.
no, notorious.
Ashy. Ashy.
No.
Oh dear, that smells
No
so
lotion.
decadent. Oh my
it smells
goodness.
so good. Now, so I'll say for me, I'm one of those guys
See how they
that
treat me? They just,
Oh,
they didn't
man.
even pass it. They just over there. Ooh, man.
we definitely did.
But now I'm gonna go to the wife and she's gonna be like, "Who was you with? What bitch was you with?" Because that smells real
what I
good
was
right
saying,
now.
right? So our lotion, I feel like men's lotion, I'll steer away from. Wow, it smells so good. I'll steer away from like sweet smelling, nice smelling lotions like this because as guys, I don't think we want to walk around smelling like daffodils.
No, I smell like this.
Unless I'm in my wife's car and I need lotion and I'll put on her whatever she got in the car. But
But you know, this isn't like because you know the
It's not
other
over-
ones.
yeah.
You'll smell it and you be smelling like lavender all
right,
day.
right.
This is
like a nice sweet.
yeah, like you go to dap your mans, you like
Could you imagine?
brothers?
Hey, you
you
smell. You don't want to say it. Hey, you. Are you good?
yeah, this is on point. So this is all you at the crib.
Yes. Yeah.
How many ingredients are in it?
Turned my kitchen to like a factory.
Chefing it up.
You said how many in?
Yeah, how many different ingredients in there?
Jesus Christ.
Well, depending on the product, if for the body whip itself, roughly like 6, 7.
Yeah, and that's what I usually, because obviously you need one that will harden the stuff, and then one for the scent and one for this.
And you're not even asking, but look how moisturized you are.
My hands
You're
are
glowing,
nice
brother.
Yeah.
That's the important thing is that you don't with this. You just it's all day. You don't have to reapply. It's all day moisture.
Which is
long lasting.
Which is dope because again, me being super ashy, I'll put on lotion. If I don't get the thick, eczema lotion, it's just gonna come right. My skin is just gonna suck it right up, and that's it. But this, I can already tell it's like gonna sit on my hands for a while.
Yeah, because a lot of those
It feels light. It
lotions.
doesn't feel like
Yeah, it doesn't
Exactly.
feel like
A lot of those lotions aren't made for our skin type either.
Yes.
Right? So, like, whereas we get ashy, some folks get oily. So their lotion won't go into their pores as much.
Yeah.
Man, that is some damn good.
Thank you.
good
Yeah, and that's the
shit.
thing. Same as there's hair types, there's different skin types, and obviously, I believe what's best for us really works for everyone. Yeah. So let's not act like it doesn't. So I'm worried about what's best for us first and foremost, and like you said, it's cultural. I know
Sure
that
enough.
would work for me. I'm sure it'll work for you.
Damn.
And the thing about you were mentioning scents, what I like to mention is how. So I worked at Sephora years ago, doing I started off backstage.
okay.
So that's I was doing the truck and lighting and utility type stuff, and I ended up moving on stage.
Okay.
and they had me in men's and women's fragrance and skincare wasn't too far. So I'd see every product that would come in, because we'd have to shelve it up, stock it up. But that's really where I started to see all the different types of lotions and being there at Sephora, what they would always kind of push is layering your scents.
Okay.
So if I wear a lotion like this, and then I'll spray whatever cologne or body spray that I want to wear for the day, it'll last because it's sitting on something that's sort of thick. And then obviously you're mixing up the medicine with the scents. Something might work really well, like where you were saying that a floral scent wouldn't really be your speed.
Yeah.
But if you kind of coupled that floral scent with, I don't know what kind of cologne you might wear, but if it's Polo or something, it might smell really good. And then it might have more of a masculine scent than you think.
I only thought about lotions or colognes with our own. What's the shit we give off?
Pheromones.
Pheromones.
Not vibing.
Pheromones, yeah.
What do you say?
Not vibing.
No vibe.
Not
No
vibe.
vibe.
No vibe.
But I didn't think about layering.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
I've never heard that.
your pheromones mixed with that is still good too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
that's a fact. Look at you, man.
But
You're
yeah,
learning us.
the
Oh, Jesus.
fragrances on top of a good thick skincare, it's helpful.
Sure
We didn't
enough.
even let him tell everyone what the name of his.
Oh shit! We got
Product
excited
is-
for some lotion.
Yeah. So yes, Nimbus Gardens is the name.
Where's how we land on that name?
So it's funny. The first product that I created it's a honey aloe vera deep conditioner.
Okay.
I wanted the texture of it to kind of be light, sort of fluffy in a sense, like a cloud. And I kind of wanted to have that notion of it's like a gift from above, heaven sent sort of thing. Now,
Heaven sent. Get it? That was
Double
good.
entendre.
So, what I learned a while ago working for a company I won't name, I want them so bad. I was doing account management and we were on holiday, had some time off, so they told us to leave a message for your book of business, like your clients, over the weekend. In my voicemail, I think I said something like, I'll be away. Hope you have a blessed weekend or something like that.
Oh, and they don't bring Jesus.
I said
into this.
have a blessed weekend or God bless or something
Yeah.
like that, right? So supervisor comes, says, Dave, quick question. On your voicemail, did you say something about God or being blessed or something like that?
Oh my!
And I was like, Yeah, I guess. I probably said, God bless, have a blessed weekend. He said, yeah, one of the clients complained, I need you to change that.
Wow.
Now, I'm like,
One of the
what do you really want, man? Because I know that can't be it.
Yeah.
And it definitely was. He said, no, I'm serious. I need you to change it. I'm like, what kind of company am I working for where,
I can't say God
So
bless.
what I realized when coming up with this name, you can't always make it so obvious when it comes to being thankful to God or something.
Yes.
So
You're going to offend someone somewhere, somehow.
somehow.
Yeah.
So like I said, the cloud-like feel, the heaven sent thing. I didn't think naming anything with a cloud would kind of connect.
Right.
It didn't seem marketable, but there are different cloud types.
Yes.
And Nimbus is one of them.
You didn't get that from Dragon Ball, did you? Oh my God!
Here they go. Here they go.
Oh my
Here they
God.
go.
And then
Here they go. Hey,
Did we just become best friends?
hey! I didn't want to go there in my head, but
I don't want to go there.
yo,
So it was nostalgic.
it was. Oh my God!
It hit me here.
Yo, can I become like? Can I just give you my money? Can I just give you all my money to invest in this?
So for all of us who didn't finish Dragon Ball, what is the Nimbus Cloud?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Oh my God!
Yeah, we just had it.
At the podcast, yo. Just
Sorry.
holy shit!
Okay, so the flying.
Is that the one that Goku would ride on?
So Goku
Okay.
rode on flying Nimbus. That was like his personal thing.
Okay.
And I thought as a kid that was like super dope.
Yeah.
Super dope.
Because he didn't always use it.
Right.
But he
when he did, it
used
was
it
fly as
enough.
shit.
And when he did, when he had to get somewhere, he used it. So,
Jen, relax.
You don't even know. You don't even know,
yeah.
Jen.
I mean,
Me relax?
of course. That I don't want it to get it. Let's not get it fucked up. That doesn't have anything to do with the name. It just was a personal thing. That why I came up with Nimbus
See, yep.
made sense to me.
Look at Jen. With your judgy eyes. Relax, Jen.
So, in using all natural products and plant-based products, I wanted to tie into that. Originally, it was I felt like Nimbus Farms was great.
Right.
I still think Nimbus Farms is a better name.
Right.
The thing is, I don't have a farm. And you might have some folks that might
Yes.
say, "Oh, Nimbus Farms. Oh, where are you located?"
Oh, do you grow
Yes.
your own?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm right off of Admiral.
There's
But
no
I have
farm here.
But I have a garden.
Yes.
So
There you go. Next
know,
best thing.
Yeah, and some I've actually grown some of the aloe I've used.
I was just gonna ask that. Nice.
Yeah.
Dope.
That's very dope.
So yeah, and so that made sense, and that was actually true. And
I like
it's real. It's authentic.
Aren't the Nimbus clouds the one that hold the rain? And rain is
the dark
moisture.
cloud.
Yes.
And they're moisturizing skin.
You see?
Come
See
on,
how
Jen.
it's interweaving.
No,
Look at third eye
I'm
open.
not, I don't want to. But that's
Look
what
at
went
this.
into all of
This
this.
is yeah. He's like, I don't want to give you the thought process,
Yeah.
but
I want to talk. I
You
feel like
see
I'm
it.
talking a lot, but yeah.
that's very dope.
Real
And then
for
if you, I mean, so I know you guys are not. I know you're a Dragon Ball fan. If you really look at it though, and I took a little video.
You're
of
just
it.
gonna reduce everything he said to
I
Dragon
know,
Ball. Like,
but
I, just
listen,
don't
I know,
understand
but
you.
I have to. But if you look at it, it almost looks like the Nimbus cloud that Goku sits on. It's the same color as it.
Orangish, yellowish.
Yes.
Jen has had it.
Just like, why did I bring him? Why did I bring him here? Jenna's, that's like when your boyfriend gets along with your ex.
Oh, they hate that.
How real it is.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
But
dude.
that's
I
very
just
dope.
wasn't ready for that.
Can you tell the good people where we could find information on if they want to order?
So, nimbusgardens.com.
Yep.
And then I'm on Instagram as well, Nimbus_Gardens.
If you don't know how to spell Nimbus like me, it's N-I-M as in Mary, B-U-S.
Nimbus.
Like bimbos.
Shut up.
And yeah, the good thing about online, like going to the site, if any orders over 40, free shipping. Don't
Sure
worry
enough.
about any taxing, and
you go.
that's it's probably not hard to do with the products that I have up there. They're evenly priced,
Nice.
reasonably priced.
Good,
so.
good.
And ladies and gentlemen, this lotion container, you're going to get a lot of use out of this. This
Yes.
isn't one of them little tiny joints. This is, you're going to get some good use out of that.
Yeah.
Man, very dope.
If you don't mind me asking, what other products are you offering or like hope to get
Yeah,
into?
no,
if
thanks.
not?
No, I appreciate you asking that. So right now, there's 4 different collections: hair, skin, lather, which is soaps, and balms. So out of the hair care products, I'm about 4 deep right now, and I'm working on a 5th.
Okay.
I'll be coming out with an hair oil, probably next week. But I have the Honey Aloe Vera deep conditioner. You leave that in for about a half hour to an hour. As I was saying earlier, I'll leave it in a little longer than that sometimes, just because.
Is there any additional benefits from leaving it in longer?
Yeah, yeah. It's you just give the products a little more time to work. I provide you with that product in particular. It comes with a mixing spoon, and I give you the shower cap.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
So just a little,
That's
it's
nice.
just one less thing you have to worry about. But there's nothing wrong. Honestly, my mom, sometimes she'll put it in, she'll leave it in like throughout the day. That was when it was a little warmer out.
Yeah.
But it's just all about, how your hair absorbs the product, and if you're comfortable with leaving it in for a little while, you can. Then I have 3 different types of hair souffles. And these
wait. Fancy man. You said hair souffles?
Yeah, hair souffles.
This guy, man.
So it's all whipped. That's those products are whipped as well. And that's a daily moisturizer, daily leave-in. You would apply it same as you would apply grease or something like that.
Yeah.
So there's the coconut cinnamon cider.
That sounds like it smells delicious.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
That sounds like it.
Yeah, so the cool thing about the coconut cinnamon cider is that it does contain a bit of apple cider vinegar in it, which normally some folks would use as a rinse. So the benefit of having that in, if on day 5, when you take a shower, you rinse your hair, it's still working. Over that time that's in your hair, it's fine. It's doing its thing. It's going to provide a lot of moisture and shine, but once you rinse it out, it's working.
You really did your research on all of this, huh?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
But I guess when you have enough time and you're interested in it. The other 2 hair souffles, they're a different edition. It's cloud surfing. So for people that have shorter hair and they have waves, these 2 products are probably the best. It's strawberry mint and blueberry almond. The names, like there is strawberry in that actual hair souffle.
Dope.
There are different benefits that strawberry, provides for hair.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. The
That's
blueberry,
why when Hakeem
blueberry,
he
the
had
same
the
thing.
juices and berries.
Well, I'll be.
Yeah, juices and berries.
How you grow that tail?
Picture.
And then I have the Sweet Body Whip. There's about 5 different flavors. Original scent, lavender, which when you were mentioning, when you were mentioning how you said your skin absorbs certain lotions so much, there's agents that I might use that help with each.
Okay.
So the lavender, there's calming agents in that.
Oh, okay.
It's great to use before bed.
Yep.
If you have any children,
Yep.
that even if they have dry skin or a bit of eczema, the lavender is the best to use because it's going to be helpful. So yeah, I got the original scent, lavender, citrus berry, chilled tulip, which is okay. It's more of a masculine scent. I wanted that specifically for men.
Okay.
And then a vanilla coconut. Yeah.
When did you start?
It's probably been July, June-ish.
All that in this short
Yeah, I
time?
was gonna say, man.
Actually, well, that's when I started, when I added in other
Yeah, okay.
products. But it might have been like April.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
man.
April, May.
Really is.
But a lot of the stuff that I was already, I had been doing it.
Yeah.
I've been doing deep conditions.
Gotcha.
And I've been kind of messing around with stuff myself. But as far as like looking to move forward and learn about, soap, cold pressing, and how to make bombs and things of that nature, yeah, that was in these last few months.
Man, well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Bravo.
And you set the table and you can eat.
Sure enough. Sure enough.
So and everybody benefits from it. Beard bombs. There's 10 soap flavors.
Oh yeah, we gonna have to see about some of those.
Yeah,
They love beard balm, beard stuff.
Yeah.
I got a beard oil.
My
and
joint
a
be
beard
mad
balm.
dry, yo.
Do you use? There's anything that you like to use?
Yeah, there's some that I've tried different ones, but as a guy, you just kind of look around what's in the house. All right, let me just use some of that shit. What's that? Olive oil? Hold on, let me just. You know what I'm saying? We just use whatever.
It's crazy. Like if you because the beard thing, I'm not blessed like y'all.
I don't even, man. I'm patchy all over
I
this
just like
place.
I'll keep the light stubble, but sometimes if you get a product that you like, it's small enough. If you keep it in your car, I think that'll always remind you to use it.
Yes.
Right before you get out of the car, just throw some on.
You're right. I ain't even
And-
thought of that.
Yeah.
I got lotion in the car.
Yeah. So
You got sanitizer in the car?
I got sanitizer in the car.
and you
But
could do
not
the same
oil.
with your because
That's-
the
I didn't think
skin
about
under
that.
the skin under the beard is important to you know keep healthy and so the beard balm, you know, there's things I'll think about that I can't necessarily use, but I know there's
Other people can.
so
Okay.
Awesome.
Bet.
hopefully
So-
something for some locks coming soon,
Hey,
too.
I'll
He'll be your
your
ambassador. You can put him on the goddamn on the cloud like Goku.
It won't sell. It won't sell.
I actually could illustrate
It's
something.
me.
You see?
Yeah, just be on the cloud like.
Why is Darren acting
I
like
would.
Cupid?
No, hold on.
Say it Indian style.
We gotta have Darren. We gotta have Darren on the bottle or on the
Hey,
thing.
I'm with it, yo.
No, for real. Say it Indian
would-
style.
Yo, we might actually be able to come up
gotta
with
do
And
it.
something.
listen, I'm all for it.
A little animated Darren.
If that tanks, just don't.
No.
Don't.
So each product, when you order, it comes with a thank you card, and on each.
Oh, on the mic, brother. Sorry.
Sorry. Each product comes with a thank you card when you order.
Awesome.
And depending upon the product that you order, on the other side of the thank you cards, a illustration, like a how-to.
Okay.
Oh.
So because the deep conditioner, a lot of folks might be interested in using it, but just may not be
May not know
familiar
how
with
to.
how to.
Yeah.
You know, mixing it up and applying it, then putting on a shower cap, and so all of that stuff. So I was just trying to be mindful, and it's something that we kind of ran with the idea to illustrate. Depending upon the product you get, if you got beard balm, there's illustration on the back, just to kind of have fun with the marketing.
Yeah.
Dope. You're handling the illustrations, right?
Yeah. It's me and a friend of mine. His name's Rich.
Dope.
You can follow him too at Juan Deuce. He helps me out, and we'll collab on the drawings
Awesome.
and the color and stuff. So everything top to bottom I've done. You know, from the logo to the mixtures, the website.
Your hand is in it.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
So outside of working with your mans, the rest of it is you, straight up.
Yeah, and of course I don't want to take any credit away from my family, my mom, the women in my life that are
Sure
just
enough.
throwing little suggestions here and there. I don't always take them, but,
Right.
Yeah.
but it makes you think. You know what I mean?
Very dope.
Yeah.
Very dope. So, and outside of the orders 40 plus or more free shipping, any promo codes going on right now for people?
So I'm gonna be coming up with one, probably once the holiday kicks in, holiday season
Smart.
starts to kick in.
Good.
Yeah, we'll do one.
Yeah.
I mess around with like some stuff online just to see, and I'll compare and contrast, and so yeah, I'm definitely gonna have something special coming up.
Yeah, but
I
for
always
the
try
most part, people pay up, man. Pay what it is. It's worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth
Definitely
it.
worth it. I mean, I
See,
can't stop
Darren's-
messing with my hands.
Darren
I can't
is
stop
moisturized.
smelling.
He feels like a new
Oh my
man.
God.
You keep sniffing his
I
palms.
do feel like a weirdo.
Yo, this is.
And I'm up in the sizes on this.
Well, there you
Actually,
go.
starting soon.
Oh, how many ounces is this like?
That's
3 years.
four.
Four? Okay.
So I'm going up to I think like 6.
Nice.
So you have a little more.
Just in time for the holidays.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it, man.
It's an excellent
well done.
gift idea too.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking about it like,
You think of the like packages, right? Like,
Yes.
got this,
No,
and this.
he's
and
thinking about getting some so that it gets used on him.
wow.
that. Oh.
I will do like
Massage
packages
oils?
though, like
Oh.
Take a look at Jen.
Just do
I was
that.
just thinking of Darren. I just want to be Darren's mouthpiece.
Thanks, Jed.
Yeah, like packages that kind of make sense, like a men's pack, or based on the flavor, you know, because I have I'm working on like a lime body whip.
Okay.
So that mixed with the lime lather bar that I have, And
okay.
yeah, and then we're gonna do some collaborations and stuff coming up soon too. So
Sure enough,
Like it.
that's exciting, man. In a short amount of time, making the best out of a very unique year and turn it into a business. I love that.
It's very dope.
I love that, man. Commend
Very
you.
nice.
yeah, like we got our 40 acres. That's they gave us. We gotta make
Word.
the best out of it.
Word. And then thinking about like what a lot of people have been doing during this time, whether it be gardening, whether it be learning how to cook, whether it be starting a business. Like I always, and this is probably off topic, like those who subscribe to Adam and Eve and, God put us here, everything we need is here already. But then man then creates, well, everybody's farming on their own. What if you just bought stuff from this location instead of farming? And then what if everybody just does this? And then the more things got broken down into a micro level, if something happens, more people are shit out of luck. Yeah. Whereas we have the ability to go ahead and just do stuff to survive on our own, whether it's generate revenue from a product or eat from your backyard, so yeah, I like that people
I like how I let you land this time because I'm like, I
you
don't know
were
where
ready
we're
to jump
going.
in, yeah.
I don't know where we're going, but I'm gonna just sit in the passenger seat with my seatbelt on.
Great.
You gotta trust me.
Yeah,
You
that
just,
was
hey,
good.
just trust
And
me.
I like that because you brought it all the way
back.
Adam and Eve.
Come on,
was
man.
good.
Nimbus, what you mean?
That was very-
I was like, Jen, just keep paying attention. You'll get there.
I'm here.
That was
I'm
good.
here. Yeah.
I could be stretching it a bit, but I think. Oh, sorry,
you
my
go, you
fault.
go.
I could be stretching it a bit, but I think that all of these businesses that are starting to sprout up and grow, especially the black businesses, we have to be mindful of, as things are starting to open back up a little bit, companies taking from what you're putting out.
Right.
You out of nowhere, you never know. You can have a Suave lotion that comes out, and now all of a sudden it's plant-based, and the name
Right.
sounds familiar, and the feel, and the color, and the packaging. So
Oh yeah, I see it happening already.
I think a lot of companies have seen that folks have become self-sufficient and figured it out, or figured what we can out for ourselves and for our families, and turned it into businesses.
Their own thing.
And where we don't really need the big names anymore. We can thrive on our own.
It's true.
They might try to take from the examples we're putting out there and our ideas, and now we gotta fight for that again.
Yeah.
So
And I'm trying like my best. It's not even hard because I'm surrounded by talented folks, and I see what you got going on. Jen's wearing a Kingston 8 sweatshirt.
I am. Shout out to the Kingston 8. I just picked this up. I'm so excited.
And I told my apparel people that's out there, please, I have tops for days. Give me some sweats. Like, so if people can just add to the arsenal so that we can start making that part of our daily stuff, right? Like, I don't want to wear Puma sweats. Somebody make some sweats so I can wear, Southside Joe's sweats and they got the same fit, Yep. Like, I don't know. Is that?
I made this. Actually.
See, I was going to say. Yeah. That shit kind of fire. Like
I made this.
Yeah, see?
Dominion was first. Before I thought about anything with Nimbus Gardens.
Third eye's open.
Fully dilated. Yeah. I know what's going on.
Yeah, Dominion was my first. That's like my baby. Something I still want to pursue and have, protected and everything. But clothing can be finicky.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's competitive, super competitive, and it's not as unique.
Right.
I think that sometimes that's to be expected. So you really have to have a good financial backing to make it go.
Yeah.
So I'm not knocking any apparel guys. It's just when you just have to make sure you got a strong push because you can get lost.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Like
for sure.
that's dope. And I never even heard of
Kingston
8. But now I know.
Mm-hmm.
But now I could say, oh, damn, they're doing dope crew necks. I got competition.
Yeah. Right.
You kind of,
And the way I see it, I'm rocking that and I'm rocking that. Yeah. Like, because if I go to the store, I'll cop polo and what do people buy nowadays? I don't even fucking know. What do kids wear?
Nobody knows, actually.
Like, I'll grab whatever brands are out there. Or if I'm buying a suit, I'll get 2, 3, 4 different designers. I can do the same for my people or black brands, right? I cop T-shirts all over the place online. If I see it's fly, I'm buying it.
Yeah.
It don't matter that I have 40 at home that I haven't worn. I like that T-shirt. I'm buying it.
Yep.
So it's chain restaurants. There's 30 of them on the same strip. All of them doing well. It's just, how you do the business. So
I went somewhere today where they had a Popeyes and a Chick-fil-A. I said, how?
How, Sway?
How?
in the same plaza?
It was the Westgate Mall in Brockton.
God.
Wow.
Wow.
Man, niggers. What?
What'd you say?
What you say, Darren?
Wow.
You know, I
Don't
wonder,
put me in this.
So, that's interesting. In the same food court?
It's like it's kind of like a plaza mall.
Yeah.
So it's a whole bunch of freestanding stores, but all congregated together. It's pretty big though.
So it's funny. Working in the mall or knowing ins and outs and stuff with malls, I wonder if that was about like business, because I remember with Providence Place, Subway's been in Providence Place Mall in the corner of the food court for as long as we know.
Yep.
Right? As long as the mall's been up, I think Subway.
Oh yeah.
It's been since Ben and Jerry's was there.
Yeah.
It's been there forever.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, they were raised. The mall was like had new management come in or something, some younger guys, and they were raising the rent on certain suites.
Oh, okay.
They raised the rent on Subway, and I think Subway refused, and so they built a Charlie's right next to it.
Wow.
And when you think about it, how Charlie's is right next to Subway and
That's-
both sandwich spot, it's like what the
Yo.
fuck? And it doesn't make sense. So it doesn't make sense as far as chicken or sandwich, whatever. Like Chick-fil-A and Popeyes, but it could be because Popeyes may have refused to pay the rent, or
something.
they haven't drawn the best crowds. So we're gonna put another chicken spot that's willing to pay and that will draw in the right crowd we want.
That's interesting.
The Chick-fil-A is a little bit up further.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But yeah, so everybody can eat. Everybody eats. It just boils down to your business model, and doing things in a way that makes sense financially, but also satisfying your market base. Yeah. But there's enough money out there for everybody. Like honestly, it's people out there killing it with ideas that you wouldn't even think. We saw something about scrotum jacuzzi.
Oh,
Testacuzzi.
Testacuzzi.
I think I saw. Was that real?
yes.
Yeah, I think it's real.
Yes. Yes.
What can you do with that? You can do anything with that.
It's a
Anyone who doesn't know
it's
what
a little-
testacuzzi is, it's exactly what it sounds like.
Yes, it's a little mini
Cup?
jacuzzi.
It's a cup?
It's like a tub. It's like this shaped.
It's like a soap dish.
Yes, and you pop it there, and then
You sit on it.
you put your balls in.
Oh, you
for
sit?
it,
I thought
put
you
it-
were
you
going to
squat.
stand.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to stand.
Who gonna stand? You
you
just
put it.
You just squat.
Brace yourself. Hey,
ma'am,
Bob.
as you were.
All right.
It's like breastfeeding your
Howdy.
balls.
Yeah, so I can. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, well, you're gonna. You get to see it,
That's crazy. I did see. I can't remember.
I think it's on like Instagram or
It might have
Facebook.
been on Instagram.
Somebody
Yeah.
sent it to me and said, "Show this to Darren. I think he would want that."
You can
And then
make
he's gonna
money.
send it back to me today. I'm like, "No, I
I forgot you sent it to me.
But how much would you charge for
Yeah, how much would you pay?
you didn't check
for a
it."
test?
I didn't check.
You didn't
After I
check that.
screenshot it, I moved along. I didn't. Testacuzzi's. It just sounds fun to say.
So, can I ask you guys a question?
Of course.
You may.
Like, what sparked you to want to
Boy.
now? Right, like great personalities, great
thank you.
men. I hear so many things, so many good things about you guys.
Thank you.
Before I actually met you, and then obviously
Yeah,
we got our own thing
yeah.
going. And,
They're like literally best friends today.
and Jen
Amazing.
Came downstairs like, oh.
since childhood. So obviously it just works. But what made you think to put it on such a large platform?
Me? It really was just like, hey, everybody else got a platform, so why can't we?
No, Darren.
Wow.
Yes.
I gave him a chance.
You gave him-
I gave him a chance.
You did.
What?
It's like now you know how the women feels when the guy butchers the wedding story.
What? Okay.
Or the how we met story.
Yeah.
Okay, you tell it then.
So we had a group chat
Oh,
already.
you want to get into all that? I was trying to get
Darren,
the
that's
simple
what he's asking.
I was trying to get to the simple answer.
we
This
just
is long form.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, this
go
matters.
ahead.
This is your platform.
Yeah,
That's
go
not-
ahead. Go ahead. Yes. You really want me to say the full story? Okay. So we had a group chat where we said horrible, terrible things
No, Darren.
to each
No,
other
Darren.
and
It's too
about.
late, and I don't like your tone now.
There's no passion in it.
I don't like
He's
the
like,
way
yeah,
he's
because
saying
I definitely am that like that
Then was
shitty
about
boyfriend. I was like, fine. You want to know how we met? I saw you walking down the street. I said your ass was fat, and I want to get your number. Happy?
Oh my God.
They was supposed to put all the passion into it.
You seen it.
Let him do
You
it.
seen it.
But I like that though. How you started a group chat.
So we went to high school together. I've known Darren since kindergarten, actually. So we over the years got to know each other, and their personalities, actually all our personalities are the same. Twisted sense of humor, but we are actually funny. right? So it was working that way via the group chat. And then what year?
We're in 2.5.
2.5 years in. So way back then, it was, hey, we should do a podcast. Who said it?
Not me.
Definitely not
Definitely
Jen.
not
It was me.
So I was on board because when I was living in Massachusetts, partially, that's all I was doing on my commute. I was listening to podcasts at work. I was listening to I'm like, yo, I want to do one, but I'm not around my people.
Yeah.
So Darren mentions it. I'm game. Let's do it. And we did a test episode. Jen said she'll do 10 episodes and then be done.
I said that.
You
thought
said
it was one.
Oh, one. Sorry, she said she'll do one episode and that's it.
Nervous, like about being on the mic.
I didn't even really know what is it. I still don't really know what this is.
You know what it is.
You know
You know what it is.
I know what it is. But yeah, I don't really listen to podcasts, and I was just like, what? They were like, just come sit down and talk. Like,
Pretty much.
I was like, I don't.
But it's great though.
I don't
It's
like
great
that.
content.
Yeah, and just like that, like we did the first couple, sounded like trash. We were figuring out the sound stuff, but people fucked with it. So I mean,
Like,
at
who-
that point, you can't let the people
Yeah,
down.
like, who are we to say no?
to say no? So, yeah, just kept it rolling. 129 of these things in.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, yeah.
They
Thank
keep
you.
tricking me.
Uh,
They keep adding things.
is it our fault at this point, or is it
It
you?
was your fault at every point. What
No,
are you doing?
But look, Jen,
there's
look-
only so many times we could tell you we're not going to do anything.
I know, so that's why they don't. This is why they do things without me.
We're not
But
gonna
look,
do anything.
we
Like it started out as an audio podcast.
It did.
There was no
Oh, yeah,
cameras
that's right.
involved.
Yeah, it did.
And then a camera got brought after like about 6 or 7. I'm like, wait a minute, what is that?
yeah, there was
And
no consent.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
thinking about it now. I should be jailed.
he just starts putting it, and everything. I'm always like, yo, what are you doing? Huh? Nothing. What are you doing? And that's how it always goes. Then there's a newer camera, and then there's a screen, and there's a this and that. They never tell me anything.
But you have fun, Jen.
You even got a theme song.
I have a few theme songs.
She got theme songs,
That's
like
you.
legit, with animations and shit.
That's
Come
you.
on.
Yeah.
See?
The
She's
money,
a star.
the money's different. The
And-
money is.
And
It's,
everybody
you know what I mean?
loves Jen.
Everybody loves
Time-
Everybody
episode after
loves
episode,
Jen.
dude.
Look at her. See? She can't even deny
I showed
it.
my
was
mom the
better,
bobblehead.
See?
Oh,
Come
She
on.
said something about it though.
What'd she say?
I forgot. She was like, but it doesn't look like you or something like that.
Of course. They can't just
They
enjoy
can't
it.
just enjoy it. It's a little
They can just
bobblehead.
celebrate the fact that
Can't.
you.
Nope.
It's a bobblehead with my glasses on, and it's got my overalls on
That's dope.
and J's. And you were like, why would it look like me? It's a piece of wood.
Yeah. That's a milestone for some folks to have a bobblehead.
Thank you.
Parents.
Their
But-
lovely wives got it for us.
Yes. Yes. It was when we had hit 100 episodes.
Yes.
Yeah. So even if 2 people listened every week, I think we at this point we would still do it until we didn't want to because we just enjoy this shit.
Yeah.
Like actually during the height of the pandemic, we were pissed off because we couldn't come do this. So we tried to do the Zoom thing a few times, but it just wasn't the same.
It's not.
So
Yeah, no, I could appreciate something like this a little more than you can the podcast that they're trying, but they're doing that
yeah.
Zoom
the-
webcam
Yeah.
style.
yeah, I mean, some people make it work, but it's at least for me, I feel like you can't get the same energy.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
same chemistry.
You know,
though,
going off each other like that. So yeah, and here we are. You know,
That's
just enjoy
dope.
it. And we have a platform now to where folks like you can come through and promote, or we can speak our piece about certain things, or even learn because people will hit us back saying, "No, Ben, you're fucking wrong. Vegans are good, and this is why." You know, so
Is that like a trigger? Is that a trigger? I mean, so you know what's funny? I just saw a meme that said a vegan will stare you dead in the face and tell you cauliflower tastes like this.
It's so adamant.
it's the
tastes
same
the
as
same.
chicken.
Yeah.
It's the same buffalo cauliflower. See,
Yes,
try
I
it.
let
I've
somebody
had
feed
General
me that.
Tao's tofu before.
Ugh.
And that's the face I mean, but it was one of those, no, try it. And honestly,
Wasn't bad.
until you let your teeth go all the way through it, it almost tasted like chicken.
Because the flavor is there.
The flavor's there, but then-
Obviously.
But then
But-
is it gummy?
No, it was.
Is
it
it
was,
like a
no,
slimy?
no, it was
I've never
solid.
had tofu, so I don't know.
I'd be so upset.
It was my first time having tofu too, and I was like, oh, this isn't bad, but I would never order that.
No, and that's what it comes down to. Like once in a while, but no.
But why, and then, I mean, yeah, there are some vegan meals that are great.
Oh yeah.
But then there's, what bugs me out is they'll make some sort of vegan meat substitute look like the meat it's substituting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think
Like,
usually
just-
that's
Does
tofu,
that
right?
make- did I say that
the
right?
Or
meat.
soy.
Yeah.
The soy is what
Yeah.
they'll form into.
Did that
It's,
make sense? Like they'll
bacon.
make
Like make a hamburger look like a hamburger, but
Yeah,
it's not
but
a
it's-
hamburger.
yeah, they'll make a pork chop like a pork chop, but it's
Yeah.
it's a you know a,
It's
Just
all
save yourself the trouble and eat
it's
a
a
pork
rose
chop.
petal. I don't know that they just
A rose petal.
slap the seasoning and glaze on it. It looks like it.
He said, "Ta-da."
So yeah, a platform, and why not, right? The internet has opened up the universe.
Yeah.
Well, not the universe, the whole world for us. So you can learn, you can create, and you can put it out there at almost little to no cost. So here we are.
As far as like I guess arts are concerned and music and stuff, you guys have obviously discussed like whatever you're into at the current time.
Yeah, it's pretty much. We discuss any and everything that's going on, but there's certain topics like how you guys had the Dragon Ball conversation. It seems like with most conversations, one of us is kind of like, y'all got it.
Yep.
Mostly Jen, though. Like, if we talk movies, shows,
She's out.
She's out. Music, me and Jen will talk. Darren's
I'm
out. They talking about love, them too. I'm out.
Sports, me and Bim.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
nice.
so, but it works, though, because, there's enough chemistry there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's always something where with the other ones, like,
I'll be quiet.
Yep. Mic off. Click.
I do that sometimes.
You do it a lot.
Yes.
You do
Well,
it a
you're
lot.
just kind of.
Jen is the only
I'll
one that
just turn
shuts
the
her
mic
mic
off.
off. Yeah, she's like, not for me.
Yeah, me and Darren will be like, yo, so Lovecraft, right?
And she's like, right, arms all crossed and everything.
Did y'all finish?
I did.
Son.
Did you? Did you?
Yes.
Jen, you didn't watch.
No.
Are you gonna turn your mic off
That,
and sit back?
that thing that you told me to
Yes.
Yo, I was like, all right, I'm going to give it a shot. I put on that first scene. I was like, what the hell am
What
I
the
looking
hell
at?
is
I said that every episode.
What the hell am I
Yes.
looking at?
First
And I was like, this can't be what it is.
Wait,
Yes.
what's first scene?
Oh, the first episode, right?
The
Yeah.
ver- like
Episode,
the first
you mean.
opening.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, even in the opening, yeah, when he's
Yeah.
having the dream. Yeah.
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 And I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
so before you knew it was a dream, I'm like, this can't be what the show's about. Like, I'm not watching this. I'm going to kill Darren. And I said, let me give it like 3 more
Bim
minutes.
suggested it too.
Not to Jen.
Oh.
I know what to tell her to watch.
All right.
you know, like for anyone who's kind of on the fence about it, there's a certain element to that show that if you can sit through all the
Sci-fi
the
shit.
sci-fi or the scare, if that's not your cup of tea, being what do they call that, jump scares or whatever,
Yeah, like the suspenseful.
the suspense
Yeah.
and the horror
Yeah.
aspect.
Thriller.
If you can get through that, I promise you, there's an aspect or an element to this show that's well worth it. It's really worth it.
So here's my beef.
Oh boy.
Here's my beef. I finished. Did you guys finish everything?
finished it.
We're not going to spoil it for anybody listening, for Jen if she jumps back in, but she won't. I get that part. That part I actually enjoy, how they wove historical events into the
You
show.
mean it kind of
right?
like a
Yeah,
Game
yeah.
of Thrones thing where
Yeah.
even if you don't like medieval movies, you can still appreciate the show? Like
Yep.
that what you mean?
But this show's heavy sci-fi.
Yes.
Like
Yeah,
the
this is
ending,
like Stranger,
You almost
it's like
get
Stranger
lost.
Things.
Yes.
It's like Stranger Things.
I'd never seen Stranger
even more sci-fi though, because
Yeah.
the
Yes.
last scene of the last episode, I'm like, huh? So,
Like
Big
she
huh?
about to have
Yeah.
her own.
Yeah.
so,
I was like, but why? Why did she do that?
Thank you.
Why did she do that?
That was crazy.
Why did she do that?
So-
I thought she helped you earlier. Did she help you?
so
So when you said historic, you're saying you can appreciate historical event, right? But that one event in particular.
So Tulsa, Emmett Till,
Yes.
Yeah.
everything. I love how they wove it into the stories of the main characters.
Yes.
But the randomness of some of the sci-fi shit that happens
Yeah.
throws everything off for me. Like something happens and I'm like, guys, guys,
Like,
you had me. Guys, what is this?
I didn't know he had a personal pet that came to his.
Now, there was a spell, Jen, we're going to get off this in a second. There was a spell that he did, so I think that's what caused it.
Yeah.
But then, never
The
mind.
timing of
Yeah.
the arrival is why that's
fine.
really where I'm like kind of.
Ladies and
You know
gentlemen,
what's so funny?
But-
Oh, go
There are
ahead.
people listening who actually have watched it too.
And
So they're making the same noise.
Yes.
It just
yeah.
But it's worth it.
it is.
The one thing that, like those are the Tulsa, but Emmett Till, it's
That was
so
heavy, yeah.
worth it to that part of it.
Yeah.
The Ouija board, when he asked if he was gonna do it, he said no. All of that wrapped in, that's worth it.
Yeah, and maybe because
That's all
it's
worth it.
so new, right? Because even in watching sci-fi stuff, Star Trek, Stranger Things, all these other things. No sci-fi, at least that I've seen, has been done like this.
Yeah.
No.
This was very different. So
Yeah.
if this becomes a genre and gets fine-tuned over the years and, you know, then this was the original and this is what it became, I'm with it. Because we don't see black characters in films like this. So it's a whole nother genre that could spawn. But, man, they just...
It was,
said this-
it was very heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The
Some of the shit was
segregation and even like the you know how they touched on they touched on
was-
sexual preference and,
Yep.
Yeah.
I like how they had like current music during some of the scenes.
That threw me off, though.
You didn't like that?
Yeah,
I thought it was kind of
no.
dope.
It threw me off.
Look at poor Jen.
I was like, I thought we were in the 50s. What is this?
Yeah, I know. And they did play some oldies, but
Because they would do that, and then they're playing, like, Cardi. Huh?
yeah, they played
Wait,
they played
what?
Rihanna. Yeah, on a
Yeah,
couple.
Rihanna. I'm like, what? Yeah, I don't know. Jen, that random. This mad random shit.
Yeah.
You know,
Don't watch
I'm
the
random, but
show.
that sounds like
It's too much.
Yeah.
It's
it'll,
too
it'll
much.
just make me more random, and I can't.
And if you under the influence watching that shit, holy hell.
So Saturday Night Live did a skit about it where Issa Rae was trying to explain the show to other people, and one of them said it sounds like it's a show that you watch, but you're making it up as you go along because you didn't finish the episode, and that's exactly what this sounds like.
Exactly. And then, right? Right,
then-
but see,
So,
and then
if you go to the future where,
Right.
where Afro,
Well, like
takes-
without telling somebody. Okay, yeah. If I can't tell, it's very difficult to describe the show
very
without
difficult.
telling you.
and how about this?
I don't know.
I can describe it and tell you and not know what the hell I'm talking about. And I've seen all of it. How about that, Jen?
I made like a weird sound trying to explain
'Cause
it.
you're just like,
I don't know if anybody caught it. But I was like, damn.
yeah, it's because it's so much. It's like I found myself going like, where's just the good old fashioned racism? Come on, guys, can we just get back to I don't
Black
know.
and white, literally. Keep it. Then there's an Asian. There's a Korean.
There's a Korean aspect. They did
Oh
throw
my
Korea.
god, like Naruto.
Korea
I'm
in
like,
there. They threw
Because they touch on the
They
Korean
did.
War and all of
then,
that.
Which was
and then
like,
Korean
wow.
folklores.
Yeah.
And
technically.
wow.
Sounds like a
Jen, it's a
TV
lot.
show version of this.
No.
It's a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
You know it. Yeah, that the Korean thing was, but somehow, some way,
They
it all
won't-
makes sense.
and
It
then-
all makes sense.
And then the dream that he was having in the beginning,
Okay.
they tied it.
They tied it all together
Together.
like a nice
In the end, somehow.
bow that you were confused on why the bow was there.
But that thing that they did in the end with the dream, I was pleased with that. I was like,
Yes.
spot
That
on.
was
I
nice.
clapped. I think I
That
clapped.
was
a little bit.
I liked Journey Smollett's character, her last line.
Yeah.
With that was a dope line.
Yep.
And
I
then
love her, period.
And I
Yep.
thought of all the
Yep.
you know, the hashtags, the Black Girl Magic, Black
Word.
Boy Magic.
Word.
That was dope.
Because, I ain't gonna say too much.
Jen, can you watch it?
She's not gonna watch it.
Come on, Jen.
It's worth it. And it's only 10 episodes.
I don't want her to be mad at us.
She's gonna be mad, but I want to hear her take on Ruby's character.
Well, what would you have you ever finished the series or had like a favorite series? Ever, like any
yeah.
series. What one?
Actually, I have a
What's
really
your
bad
style?
habit. I'll watch the whole series, and when it gets to the finale, I won't watch it.
Yep.
Really?
I think that's a woman thing.
What's your taste? Like, is it more Power, Sopranos, The Wire?
She's a network television watcher.
We all can't be perfect, I guess. That's what that sounded like.
Sitcoms.
Sometimes.
Okay. Reality TV. Yeah.
I would just want her take on Ruby's
I
character.
haven't done a lot of
Because I
reality
think
TV lately.
Ru-
I'm
yeah,
just doing Big Brother.
she's-
It's almost over.
I find myself like getting lost in like her.
Big Brother.
Sorry, her.
Is that what?
Her battle.
Like,
Well, I
The
want
real
them to
world?
hold
Yeah.
on.
Kinda.
okay.
Yeah. But somebody get kicked off every week.
Yeah.
And they're trying to win $500,000.
And it's been on for what, 30 seasons?
Something close.
And they're in different countries too. I think.
Yeah, they are.
It's not good TV.
It is actually.
It's no Lovecraft.
That's for sure.
No love. That,
But
Jordan Peele. It is.
Darren was just talking about Ruby's character, and this will be the last one, promise.
Yeah.
And
I done thought of 4 different tangents. I don't even know which one to pick after you done.
So, for me, I want you to watch it for Ruby's character because the plot and plight she deals with, I think, is the most interesting thing on this whole show. Yeah. It's like it presents such a complex. Like I found myself going like, is how they really feel? Is that how I really feel? Is that
Would I be interested in being? Would I be interested in being able to do that?
If I could do it,
If I could do it,
This is why you're my favorite.
would
Ben.
I? Wow.
Watch Power. Tariq and them.
Yo, that
Watch
didn't trip you
I
out.
haven't watched it
Then?
either.
That didn't trip you out. Like
The
you
new
didn't
one's
get
pretty
lost in that.
I was confused because how much can we talk about?
I thought you said.
All right, okay, all right.
Yeah, we'll talk about it off
Yeah.
mic. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
I guess I'll go with the tangent of Issa Rae.
Oh, and SNL?
Yeah, did you watch it?
I did not. You know I watched that show.
That's true.
Yeah.
I watched a little bit.
I love her. So you hear how Kanye's kind of beefing. The whole thing reminds me of the gay fish thing.
With South Park, right?
Yeah.
Why? Let's break it down because I don't know.
Okay, so Issa was on SNL. There was a skit where it was based on
Shit.
like it was supposed to be like a local news channel show in Chicago.
Okay.
So Issa was a guest. There was another black lady who was a guest, and Keenan was the host. And they were talking about politics. So Issa's character was like, "I'm voting for everybody black," and they were just like, "Okay, but we got to look at the candidates." And so no matter what the two candidates were, if it was a black person and a white person, she was like, "I'm voting for the black person." So there was one where it was like a white guy and a black guy in a picture. And he was like, one's been in politics for a long time and he's a billionaire. The other one's just starting out. So she's like, yeah, we need new faces in politics. And they were like, no, the black guy's the billionaire who's been doing this for a long time. She's like, we need entrepreneurs. So she would just find an excuse or a reason to always support the black candidate, no matter what. There was one guy at the end who was just a whole wreck. She was like, yep. So then at the end of it all, somebody said something about Kanye. She was like, yo, F Kanye. So the whole point of the joke is even people who support everybody black still are like, nah, we ain't supporting that guy though. You know what I mean? That was a joke.
Yeah.
Kanye's out here mad, talking about, I'll pray for her. She's the type of person that likes to divide black people, blah, blah, blah.
Very not true. What the hell?
If anything, the guy who's running for president to take votes is...
Yeah.
Okay.
So it reminded me of the gay fish thing because how the gay fish joke was just a joke. And South Park was just making a stupid joke, and he took it so seriously. And then the joke became funnier because it's like you're the only person who doesn't get the joke.
Right. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, he's in his own world, and then somebody will show it to him, like that one piece. Like he probably just saw her say that, and just created all that other shit. What example do you have of her? What do you say? Dividing black people. What example do you have besides her breaking up with Lawrence?
There was definitely a team.
Right.
There was a very clear divide with that one.
And I'm Team Lawrence, but still, I don't see that as real division.
She didn't break up with Lawrence. She cheated on Lawrence.
Well, and then that led to the breakup.
Lawrence broke up with her.
Of course, as he should have. Lawrence have.
And then took down a coworker.
Come on now. Yo, his roster. I ain't gonna do that again.
Yeah.
Shout out to Issa, yo. Keep making beautiful content.
So is it over for Kanye?
I don't know what's going on with that guy, man. I don't know.
It always seems like he takes 4 steps forward
And 2
7
steps
steps
back.
I was in my head.
Paula Abdul
Why
had
is
to do it.
Paula always in our mentions the last few
the
days?
shoulder.
He couldn't help it.
Shimmy, yeah.
There's a dancer in him, yo.
The thing that's always brought Kanye back into our hearts has been music. Right. So he can do all these shenanigans and all this shit and act like a buffoon and whatnot. But if he puts out something that slaps, we're right back there. So I don't care about what he's doing unless I hear something that slaps.
Well, he just put out a new single out.
Wasn't good.
You didn't hear it? No.
Wasn't good at all.
No.
Didn't he say na 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 or some shit in it?
Yeah. And I didn't hate the beat after a while. It kind of can catch
the
you.
beat's straight.
That first 2 lines when he first started rapping, I was like, all right.
Yeah, he sounds like an old man trying to catch the flow on like a
on the hippity hop.
Yeah.
I think some folks are trying to separate Yeezy brand from Kanye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure you can do it.
I don't know.
But Yeezy's, it's trying. I think folks are trying so hard to make it its own thing, completely separate from him.
And this is one of those ill situations that like happen in corporate America where, what was that pizza company? Papa John's. Since it was publicly traded, when he had his little racist thing that he said, they got him out of there. You're no longer the face, even though you have mad shares and you still own most of the company. Just be quiet, and then we'll still push the product.
Yeah.
It would be lovely if people can do that with the brand. If it was publicly traded, Yeezy needs to flourish. So you just go be quiet. We'll keep putting out sneakers that people fuck with. Some of them are weird, but whatever. And then when you're away, just put out some music just to keep the brand afloat. But you talking way too much.
Yep.
Another one right there, brother, if you want it. That might be Jen's spot. She only drinks alcohol.
Yeah, what was in your cup, Jen?
Vanilla that I was passing to you guys.
Oh, were you going to tell a story about Crown Vanilla?
I got beef.
Oh, there we go.
Sorry.
Yeah. Can I have a cup?
Sorry.
Is there? I mean, not good.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did say that. You had an issue.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask a question. Maybe it's just me that noticed because I was going through a period of time during this quarantine where I was drinking very heavily.
Jen.
So I first started drinking Crown Royal Apple.
Regal apple.
Regal Apple.
Delicious.
It's great.
It was $19.99.
You remember?
I remember.
Whoa.
Yikes.
It wasn't that long ago.
1999?
That's very long ago.
Wow, actually.
We was in high school still.
No, this is recently, like the last 4 or 5 years, right?
I'm confused.
The bottle of this.
Is this Lovecraft all over again?
She went in the
She
portal.
did. She did.
So then
With
the price went up a little bit to $20.99.
Oh, it was 1999.
Yeah.
Not the year.
God, damn.
I was like, but
I'm like, what
you
are
were
you talking about?
drinking in high
It
school.
was 1999. I was like, damn, okay.
All right.
But this wasn't that long ago. It absolutely was. It absolutely was.
That's a minute ago, Jen.
He said we were in high school. I'm like, I'm looking at him like, you were buying Crown in high school and you remember the price? I won't judge that. I'm just going to keep telling my story.
Good. Oh my God, Jesus Christ! Thank you, sir. And Ben, we might watch this guy. He's heavy-handed. Yeah,
Same shit. I want that same shit. Yeah, that same pour.
So, $19.99.
19 cents.
Thank
Foreigners.
Shut up.
Perfect.
So, then the price went up to $20.99 in the stores. All right, no problem. Inflation's a thing. $1, I'll pay it.
Right, milk goes up. Shit, why not? All right.
During COVID, I was getting it. It was still $20.99. Some places we get $22.99 or something. But I want to say the last 3-4 months, it is literally impossible to find a bottle of Crown Apple. Has anyone else noticed that?
Oh, I don't go to liquor store.
I can't say I have noticed. All right. No, I haven't noticed that.
I normally always drink Crown, and I just haven't been looking for it because they got the peach. So I messed around
That's
with
another
that
one
for a little
that's
bit.
kind of hard to find right now. But I haven't seen.
Peach is always kind of tough.
Peach is tough because, we're in New England. But the apple was always readily available.
You haven't seen it, huh?
And
Ooh, that tastes
no,
good.
we've just found it the other day at a liquor store in North Providence.
Huh.
So anyway, Crown Apple's been extinct in the market for a while. Thought I was bugging. Go to different liquor stores. Nobody's got this size bottle or the big one. Okay, cool. Then, maybe a month or so ago, they came back into the stores. Ask me how much this size bottle is. The
25
$20.99.
American dollars.
32.
35.
$1. bro.
$39.99.
Say what?
$39.
$40. I went to a different liquor store. $40
go to one by the
fucking dollars. Yes, $40.
This is funny.
$40 fucking dollars.
Really?
And I was, and, when it was one store,
Oh, y'all made it hot. That's why. Y'all made it hot.
that's what we was talking about. Like, but then niggas gonna be like, I'm not gonna pay $40 for this. I'll just get Henny.
Yeah.
What are you, stupid?
I was going to say, it's not Hennessy.
You think you got the Negro dollar?
Right.
You're pricing yourself out of the market.
The
That's
Negro
true.
dollar.
And now they're all different prices. So this was $23.99. I went to one store, the one near the house.
Yeah.
It had the $40 apple. Vanilla was like $24. There was another flavor, vanilla. Not vanilla, peach maybe. It was. I'm like, why are they all different prices? Same size bottle, and why is this one $40?
Apple was very popular.
I know, but
Yeah.
goddamn, to go $20 up.
They tripping. No, they tripping for
So
real.
that's why it was funny to me that we only found it in North Providence, and there it was like $25.
I wonder if the liquor store priced it higher.
That's what I thought, but then when I seen it at 2 different liquor
Yeah.
stores for the
Maybe
same
if
price.
It's not as available, and they got to pay more to get it.
Right, kind of like
They'll
what people were
up it.
doing with Henny Black when it would pop up. That would be a little more expensive than the other. But even that one, it's a different process with the alcohol, not just a different flavoring.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Even when I went to get this, I went to the liquor store near Shores on the way to your house. And they had all the different flavors of Crown. They even had Crown Black. No fucking apple. I'm like, what is going on?
Having a whole meltdown in the store.
Yeah, I almost bought that. I bought it once. It's
didn't know.
like a Crown Henny.
Okay.
I was told by a Henny drinker it doesn't taste like Henny, but I'm like, it's definitely Crown Henny to me.
Crown Henny.
Cranny.
Can we have a toast to inflation?
I have nothing in.
Yeah, put some more in your
But
thing.
I've already been drinking. You gotta
That's right.
wait
We're
till
very
the
right.
body.
Just a sip.
So this is why I have vanilla.
very
I
good
don't
tasting.
really do vanilla.
To
Not to Nimbus Garden.
yes.
Congratulations to much success.
And
Shout out to y'all.
shout out to my Dunkin' Donuts cup.
It's my first time having this. Oh, that is smooth.
Yeah, it's very nice.
And JB Smooth was in the commercial, and I was like, this shit better be good if they got him on this shit. This is dangerous.
Oh, it wasn't a shot?
Do
Shit.
you have like a little, little like root beer or something like that?
Yeah, like a little
Yeah,
bit
we'll
float.
go.
Oh my God, I didn't think of that.
That'll be nice.
Just a splash, of course.
Then you get the beige bag.
Yeah, you get the beige rather than the green.
I was gonna say, Darren got a lot.
Yeah, I got.
He collecting them sacks.
I like.
For his
I guess-
testacuzzi.
When you asked me that, I didn't know that. I
And
didn't
so
know
when you
liked
said that, I just was like, I have to buy. I'm gonna go to the liquor store in Warwick. I'm gonna see if they have Crown Apple. It's been
I
a
didn't know you
while.
liked Crown.
Yeah, I love Crown.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
love that.
drink it a lot here.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if the one around my way has it. Last time I went, they had a bunch over there on display.
They probably had a bunch, but there was no Apple.
Huh.
I'm telling you. I even went to a liquor store in Brockton when I saw the whole Chick-fil-A Popeyes thing. A big ass liquor store there. No
Really?
fucking Crown Apple. I'm like,
Yo.
what is going on?
Damn.
Yeah, they know they got the black dollar.
I think I even Googled it because you know how they have like the alcohol delivery services now.
Yeah,
So I think even when I Googled it, it said $39.99. Let me see what it
that's
says. Now.
crazy. That means everywhere then.
$40 for Crown.
That's a
Crown,
little.
a little, but not even. And the proof is the same in that as the other
Yeah,
ones.
they
At least
tripping.
the Crown Black, the proof is like 20 more or something.
Right.
So it's like all right, and that should cost more than the Crown Black. The Crown Black was 30. I don't understand.
Yeah, they y'all going crazy with that shit. They're gonna bump the price up. Guys,
What?
guys.
Yeah.
Actually, I shouldn't even be close to you guys right now.
Oh God.
I went out.
Oh yeah.
Darren knows.
Oh Jesus Christ! I woke up
Don't repeat anything I said.
dying. I woke up dying.
So, I won't say where I went, but shout out to the fellas.
Yesterday?
On Saturday.
Oh, so over the weekend. Okay.
Yes. The guy said, "Hey, Bim, we out. What's up?" I just got back from Connecticut. My son had a baseball game. I'm a little tired, but the wife was away. I didn't see the fellas in a little bit. So, all right, let me, step out. I thought we were going to like a bar, something low key. We have an area, masks and shit, all of that.
Yep.
They told me where, and I said, okay. And I get there, and there's a line. I'm like, oh, dear.
Oh boy.
And then they opened the door. I said, yo, what the fuck?
Oh man.
And I was sending Darren messages. As I was
The
on
whole
that.
club.
Yeah. And I said, I feel like I'm slowly catching COVID as I'm standing there. It was not okay.
You standing by the bar, you look over,
That
you
was
see
in
like
Providence?
the virus is like.
I'll tell you where
Cheers.
after. Yo.
I don't want to know. I ain't going there.
Yeah, oh no, I'm not going back. I know I was telling Darren I should call the cops while I'm in here and just say, here.
We gotta go.
It's crazy.
Hotspot.
Quick, please come.
And then I look at, because, they do the tally for the COVID stuff from the weekend. Monday, the number was 560 something new cases.
Oh, God.
And at least 400 of them were where I was.
Oh
by my
yay,
home.
man.
way.
I would guess. I'm assuming, but I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
You're confident. You're
Look
confident.
at Jen's face.
Now, so here's the thing. They told everybody, stay in your area, because you couldn't they didn't have standing room, so to speak. So there was no, dancing, no nothing like that. We were in a section, and if you leave your section, you have to wear your mask.
Yeah.
The DJ was shouting this over and over again from the DJ booth above everybody with no mask on.
Oh.
So
Oh,
I just
yo, look at Jen's face.
was-
She is
Like
mortified.
Like telling you if you stand up, put your mask on.
Right.
Yeah.
Jen, I'll tell you, I stood in the same spot the entire time. And then when I left, excuse me, that was uncomfortable.
You want to talk about uncomfortable? Since we're sharing horror stories. I was working in a store today in the mall, and I was fixing a table, and I thought it was a piece of paper. I went to pick it up. It was freshly chewed gum.
Yuck.
I was just making the noises. I was like, ah.
And you touched it.
Ah,
I would have fainted. Just right.
Take my hand, Lord.
Just cut it
Take
off.
it.
Like the girl.
Yeah, I went
goddamn-
immediately.
goddamn-
Immediately watched
Turn
it.
it to homegirl's hand.
Right, right.
Arm in Lovecraft. Sorry.
That
shit creeped me the fuck
I
out.
was just like, it was like somebody paying for something, like getting wrung out. They turn back. I'm like, sorry.
Vomit in silence.
By the way, just to say, just real quick, before her arm turned,
Back to this, huh? That's
the
cool.
two that were hunting her, they
That
was
shit
getting
was
money with the
scary.
moves.
You saw they was body choreo
when they
and
came
shit.
out the alley and they
They was killing it. I was like, all right, y'all.
I said that was a joke. I just thought that was dope. It was dope. That was
Just
kind
scared
of
the
dope.
shit out of me. I was out of my mind scared.
But they were getting money.
They were.
By the time people hear this, it'll be too late. But you guys talking about black horror, random shit. The Menden Twin Drive-In or some shit like that. It's a drive-in theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Woonsocket?
Possibly. I don't know.
No,
What's
the
it
one in
called?
Woonsocket is something
That's
different.
rustic.
The
Yeah, it's rustic, yeah.
Menden Roads.
I
man?
You know that used to be a gay movie theater?
Oh, we're not going to go back to that.
No
Please,
way.
God.
Yeah.
Way.
We're not going to go back to that.
If
And
you look at the
outdoor?
sign,
We're not going to go back to that.
Yeah, if you look at the sign, it's like a big circle and like a arrow. They
Yeah.
turn into an arrow.
Yeah.
But it was a penis. It was balls.
it was a
and
cork. It
shaft.
used to be a cork.
Yes, an uncircumcised penis.
Resembles a cork. Hold on, I'll show you.
I actually, because I'm like, yeah, fuck with me, but now I'm
No,
thinking
no.
about
Yeah,
the
no.
sign, and
Yeah,
it
yeah,
definitely has that.
It has
but a lot of signs back then,
Not like
had
that.
not like that.
Not like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
So
but
it was
I don't wanna go
it
back
was
to
a
this.
specific drive-in for gay couples
Well,
because it was always a drive-in. right?
it was a drive-in that showed
Adult movies.
Adult films.
gay films.
Gay, okay.
Yeah, it's a cork.
I mean, if you and look at this,
It's
he's like,
veiny
oh,
luster.
Right?
Oh wow.
yeah,
It's a subtle cock, but a cork
It is-
nonetheless.
Yeah, nonetheless.
right.
a subtle cock.
That's a penis.
Can that be the title?
Anywho,
No.
Thursday, October 22nd, the day before you're actually hearing this, Menden Drive-Thru, which is not the cock drive-thru, is showing Get Out, followed by Us.
Oh, I did see that.
Where is that place?
I don't know. I should
Menden,
find
I
that
believe
out.
Menden.
Lincoln. No, sorry, not Lincoln.
Menden Road sounds like it's in North
No,
I
Carolina.
think it's Cumberland. I think it goes into Cumberland.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, yes.
I mean, I know where Menden Road's at. That's the same Menden. I ain't never seen no drive-thru up there. Drive-in, whatever.
Oh, Menden, Massachusetts. I don't know that.
All right.
Oh, is that what it is?
Possibly.
35 Milford Street in Menden, Mass.
All right, that makes sense. Because I'm like, I ain't never seen no damn drive-in over there.
That's kind of far.
Ain't nobody going there. They're going to turn it into Get Out
That's
for real.
weird.
Yeah, that ain't the place to be watching that shit.
Supermarket Sweet Bike.
I watched it yesterday and thought of you, Jen.
How was it?
Go. Because she's a big Leslie Jones. And
I only seen a little teeny tiny bit because people on Facebook are fucking fake and everybody knew I was waiting for it. And
Damn,
nobody
Jen, what
told me
happened,
it
yo?
was on.
Oh,
Nobody-
you meant it when you said y'all fake.
Y'all fake as fuck.
It's on Hulu, though.
I got Hulu.
Yeah, it's on Hulu.
Like
not
not
live.
live, but you could catch
Yeah.
episodes previous.
Original Hulu. OG Hulu. Not that.
Shout out to Leslie.
But it was cool, but it was like supermarket sweep on cocaine.
Keep going.
And was like really intense at times.
What did you see? The beginning-ish?
I think I saw one full, because you know how it's two games in one episode.
Yep.
I think I saw like the end of one game and the beginning of the second game.
Okay, so I saw the first game with the two color girls and the
Collard
two
greens?
whites and then the two white males.
Because you know how they name themselves after food
Yes.
now? Would you mean with the collard greens?
No way.
Is that what they named
Yeah.
themselves?
They were...
Did they name themselves collard greens?
They did.
Well, the black girls I saw named themselves Biscuits.
No, the basketballs I saw named themselves collard greens. And they had a green sweater.
So wait, so it's kind of like
Guys.
so do they come in with their own decorated?
No, they just, you know
Yeah.
how they used to always have the crew necks.
Same
Yeah,
solid
it's like
color.
a solid.
So
crew
they
neck.
they must either get to pick a color and then pick a food with that color or something when they come
And
out.
are they doing this or the network? They really chose collard greens.
Collard greens.
I think...
And biscuits.
Yeah, and they had a story. They said because we from the South, every meal you have has biscuits in the breakfast, whatever. They were a little extra. And Leslie Jones, I think when she settles into it a little bit more,
That's what I was
she'll
thinking.
tone it
Because
down a little bit.
She's a lot.
She's hyping them up.
Yeah.
To
Yeah, she's kind of hyping
do
herself
it.
up.
Okay.
But when they got into the games, like to add more time, I was hyped.
It was intense.
I was over there answering, Nutrigrain. Yeah.
And they added something new. I can't remember what it was, but I was
What's
like,
that?
they didn't used to do that. Oh,
Which
shit.
part?
I can't remember. I'm so mad right now.
It was coming back to me as I was watching it, like where they had to run to go get an item to add time, more time to their thing. But there was a different twist when they asked, like they had to get roses from a place in the supermarket.
That was always in there.
Oh, was it? I don't remember that one.
They would do different things.
Ah, okay.
So is it the same? So it's the same.
Pretty much the same concept.
And they just brought the show back.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, and I can't lie, I was hyped. I was sitting there watching it, just ready for the next episode. But Shawty went, she young, she don't know nothing about it.
I was waiting for the shit. Come on. When I first saw Leslie Jones say she was leaving SNL to do it, I was like so amped. Like, yo, I want to get on it. But then they film in LA, so I'm not gonna get on there.
So what is it? Prime time though? Like
It's prime time. So I think it's ABC. They bring back old game shows for prime time on Sundays.
Gotcha.
I think Saturdays. So they've done like the show Anthony Anderson was doing, where there's 3 or 4 people, but one's telling the truth. To tell the truth.
Gotcha.
Ah, I say I never saw that.
That was pretty good. And his mom,
sounds
mom
really
is like one of the people.
I did see that. Yeah, she's good.
That sounds
funny.
dope.
That's a good one. The one with Alec Baldwin is really
Mm-hmm.
funny.
They brought the pyramid back with the whammy, no whammy.
Yep,
all that
yep.
shit.
They brought that back. NBC just brought back Weakest Link
Yep, I saw that. Yep.
with
Is it Kimmel?
Jane Lynch.
Oh yes, Jane Lynch. That's right. Yes, but she was doing a different show before.
Yeah, I think she had one of those
Celebrity Game Night or some shit. Yeah.
There's another game show. It's very similar to Steve Harvey.
Prices.
It's
Family Feud. Yeah.
It's very similar to Family Feud, but I think it's like you're picking the word.
Is it on Game Show Network?
I think so.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, I like that a lot, too.
I only got to see it like once or twice, but it's just.
I'm like, yo, what is this guy
It's kind of
from?
like
I'm
Family
intrigued.
Feud.
What is it? What is it?
I'm like, what is this guy from? The host? I'm like,
Yeah,
yo.
the host is familiar. It's kind of like Family
that guy
Feud.
who's in like mad shows, but you don't know. I put it together. He was in Community.
Okay.
He was not the dean. There was like this professor who was there for like just the beginning of like the first season.
Oh shit, it was dude's name.
I don't know.
But it's kind of the same.
Okay, so it's 2 teams,
Yeah, it's.
but they're not families. They're like groups of friends. So like, oh,
Yeah.
we're a church choir, or
Right.
we're whatever. And
Oh, I did see that.
they'll have like the topic kind of like Family Feud, but it's not like a question.
Right.
It'll be like types of berries or something or some shit.
Yeah.
And then it'll have the little spaces
Yeah, it's
with
like
the
a-
first letter.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you gotta
yeah.
name as many as you can.
Oh, I'm intrigued.
It's really good.
You
This
name as
is-
many as you can until the word like so. If it was, I don't know.
Was it a white guy in
Pete.
glasses?
Just because that's the first
So,
thing that came
John
up.
Oliver.
You would just keep. Yeah.
No, it's not John Oliver. No. It's the other guy, the other professor, the one who was always telling them to relax.
You just tell. You just
Not
keep
the little
going,
Asian
just
guy,
firing
right?
off
To fill out
to
all the
fill
different...
out the. It's dope. I thought it was nice. It's kind of like.
I only
Black
watched.
guy?
No, you just asked me if he was a white guy. Right?
Sorry. Sorry.
See, that's Jen's bag. Jen will do network TV and game shows all day. Even the daytime joints that we don't
Yo,
fuck
they
with.
moved the time of
Wayne
Family
Brady's
Feud.
joint.
They moved that too?
Malcolm McDowell?
I don't know his name, Darren. If I knew it, I would have said it, baby.
No.
Darren's so nosy. Like we could have just.
I want to know. I want to know.
I want to
Fine,
know.
I'll tell you.
I forgot his. But I know he's definitely familiar.
But Game Show Network, though, right?
Yeah, so
Or-
I only watched it
so I
because
don't think
it
that
was
came
free
on regular.
for COVID. We use Sling. We don't do cable.
Yeah, do Sling too.
And so they had a free view, and it started at the beginning of COVID. It was like a 2-week preview, and I love Darwin so much. He hit me up and was like, "Look at this." He knew I'd be
He
excited.
knows you. He knows you.
Game Show Network. I was so. And then when COVID went a little longer than we all expected, they kept extending the free preview. I was watching Game Show Network till like my birthday in May.
That's fire.
I was so gassed. So I started loving that show during that period of time.
I think on one of those thousands of channels that if you have a Samsung TV and you tune it, it picks up a bunch of channels over the internet. I think Game Show Network is part of that.
What?
Yeah, I gotta
GSN's
check.
GSN's dope. That the show with I don't know. I'm at a loss for the names. What's Wayne Brady's?
Let's make a deal.
Yeah, so Let's Make a Deal.
That's a good one.
That's a good show because there's so many opportunities for people to win.
Yeah.
And then they come with different costumes and all that. That adds a little different element to it. But
And that show made me love Wayne Brady.
You weren't fucking with him on Whose Line Is It anyways?
I loved him on Whose Line Is It anyways, but I always thought like how we all kind of put on him. Oh, he's for white people.
Token, yeah.
And then when he was on Chappelle's show, I was like, oh shit, Wayne
That-
Brady had to smack a bitch. And I loved him from that on top of Whose Line. But then Let's Make a Deal. I'm like, you get to see his full personality. Whereas, shows like Whose Line or whatever, yeah, he got to do, every now and then he'll put in subtle things about blackness and whatever. But Let's Make a Deal, he does it a lot.
Because he is the host, so he can.
Was it Get a Clue,
And
then?
he is very black, huh?
Get a Clue? I'm going to figure this out.
Because Darren's just so fucking
I'm gonna figure
No,
it
it's
out.
not going to Darren. Why didn't you go to Game Show Network lineup?
I did. And that was the one that I saw.
What was he saying? Oh yeah, Wayne Brady. Yeah.
So like on that show,
pretty-
they'll do like he does improv.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll be like, okay, him and his boy Jonathan Mangum are gonna describe a trip, and they'll let the people pick a genre of music,
And they do their
and
thing.
and they'll
Oh,
freestyle
man.
a song
that's
to that
dope.
genre of music.
Yeah.
So sometimes the genre of music be real black, and
That's
Wayne
his
will
bag.
go in.
Oh man,
'Cause you know he can sing.
He's a performing ass dude.
He is a performer.
I have a CD. I've never opened it though.
You have his what?
CD.
Compact disc.
It's compact disc.
You bought it?
Yeah.
When?
It was when CD stores were still a thing.
You bought a Wayne Brady CD?
I bought it
Like
from
out
the
of Borders.
I bought it from the one that used to be in Warwick, near the
FYE?
mall. I think so, next to what used to be the Men's Warehouse.
Oh, I don't know.
Newberry Comics? Oh no, FYE. Yeah, right
FYE.
there.
Was it
yeah.
FYE?
The one that had 2 floors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think I
FYE.
bought it there because I used to like getting like the used CDs.
Oh, dear. And you bought it on
$1.99.
purpose.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
told you I love-
$2. $2.
Yeah, $1.99. I love Wayne Brady.
This was up.
That ain't no cap.
You want to know what's crazy? So Wayne Brady's like, you expect him to kill it, but I'm always impressed with his boy.
Jonathan.
I haven't saw.
White dude.
I
Jonathan
haven't
Mangum
seen.
is the shit.
I'm impressed with him. I'm like, oh shit.
I haven't seen the whole
Yeah.
episode. Yeah, I gotta see how they get down. I never saw that shit.
Yeah, so like he'll do one if they're like 90s R&B and he'll just like sound like Jodeci or something. It's just crazy. It's amazing.
Did we talk about on here that Wayne Brady lives with his ex-wife and her
Boyfriend
boyfriend?
and their daughter.
All right,
I thought it was a daughter's boyfriend.
no. His ex-wife's boyfriend. Yeah,
That he's younger.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's
So
what it is.
the boyfriend came in with the daughter.
No.
No,
The
Wayne
daughter
Brady
is
and his
Wayne
ex-wife's
Brady.
daughter.
Oh,
You didn't see them like during quarantine? They were all like on Instagram
No,
doing
I
TikTok
didn't.
videos together.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So is that a choice he's making as far as not letting go? 'Cause
He's
it
like, that's my
can't be a
best. That's my best friend.
That's my bestie.
And I always wonder, and I don't like putting this on people.
He said, "Oh,
But I don't think Wayne Brady's gay, but I'd be wondering,
Asexual, perhaps.
maybe.
Yeah. But even if he is a gay, so what?
No, I mean I don't
Yeah.
I don't care, but
Speaking of gay, he did Little Richard so well on the BET Awards. He killed that shit.
I didn't see that. I'm so mad.
Yeah,
Oh my
he
god, I didn't know it
killed
was
that
there.
shit.
I gotta
Yeah,
look
it
it
might
up.
be on YouTube, but he did like an ensemble of the songs through genres, and he did Little Richard. He killed that shit.
Really?
The reason
Yeah,
why I
he's
said
really
I don't
good.
mean to put gay on him is because he did Kinky Boots, which is a play on I think Broadway where
Oh,
he's
yeah, I
wearing
heard
the
about
heels
that.
and stuff.
Yeah.
And I felt like the way he was promoting it, he wanted it to be like, why can't I wear heels as a straight man? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it is. I don't really care. But I feel like he puts it out there like just because I do this doesn't make him gay. So I don't want to be like, oh, he's gay because he did that.
He's above the art all the way through.
Right.
Like,
Yes.
so if you're gonna do Broadway, you go in
All the way.
You do the character.
That's the character.
You're in it.
And you're
Yeah.
dancing in heels.
Yep. Yeah. No, I respect it.
Yeah.
I respect it.
And that could be, I don't know, maybe because he's just defending. He could just be defending his craft.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, because a lot of people won't understand it. Like, especially in our community, unfortunately, like they'll see someone play a role or do something and be like, "Ah, man, that's some gay shit."
Right.
No, I'm just acting. This was the genre, and this was this, and or I'm playing a role of a drag queen. That doesn't mean I'm like this in real
It's
life.
just art.
Yeah, it's art.
And so that's why I'm saying I don't want to put that on him because then I'd
Yeah.
be doing that exact thing. That's not what I mean.
Yeah, we gotta do better with that as a people. You understand? Darren,
Oh boy.
you're awfully quiet. You got anything?
I got one thing, but it's kind of
Well,
heavy."
here we go. Why do you always ask?
We're gonna
Darren?
save the heavy for the end.
Why do you
No,
always
no,
do
I'm
this,
not.
Darren?
But I didn't even say.
I just got off.
I didn't even say I was gonna ask my question. No, I said it's kind of heavy, but
All right, so we'll keep it on TV for a moment.
yeah.
We talked about it a couple of pods. Cobra Kai, holy shit!
Dope.
So, oh man,
Dope.
ladies and gentlemen, fucking hell!
Dope.
If you want something that's not Lovecraft,
And
If
if
you
you
want something that makes
follow
sense.
Karate Kid and you had
Yo.
an appreciation for that,
oh, it's so good.
so
Did you finish?
I did.
It got dark.
It did get dark.
Oh,
It got very dark. And so surprising as
Yes.
to who caused it.
oh,
Wow.
It's like the writing is it's kind of like cheesy 80s, right? But they kept that. But it's also you're expecting something to happen.
Oh, that guy.
Oh, him. I
Yeah.
know that
Tap,
guy.
tap, tap,
Yeah.
tap, tap, tap.
I'm like, everybody knows him from something. Sorry, go ahead.
What's the name of the show?
Oh, I didn't get that far.
Oh, sorry.
You got to free yourself.
Such a good
It was cheesy enough, but then like you think you know where the story going, but then they throw a curveball at you. It's so good.
So good.
I stayed up.
America Says. Sorry. once
America
again.
Says.
Yeah.
I think I saw some of those. And what else? It's October, so I like to watch horror in October. Aren't a lot of good horror movies that came out, new ones at least. And if anyone watched The Haunting on the House on the Hill last year, it was like the Netflix wave for a while. That was good. They did another one, Haunting of the House on Bly or some shit. Terrible. Don't watch it. Don't bother watching it.
Is it the same? Is it like a sequel or?
They use the same, like 4 or 5 people from the original cast, different story. But they didn't stick the landing with this one. Yeah, it wasn't good at all. Amazon, The Boys,
The Boys.
season 2.
I need to catch up.
Oh,
I'm
so good.
I'm like on episode 5 too.
So good. They introduce a little. Now, I'm just. It's been a lot of woke content. So like when people
I haven't even heard of this.
try to. Oh man.
Boys.
This
Yeah,
is
watch
on
The Boys?
Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, so let us.
Here we
let
go.
us-
Here we go.
Darren, you wanna?
Think of the Justice League,
Okay.
but just totally dark, completely. Think of I don't even know. They're so. Think of like fucked up human beings with superpowers.
Think of Hancock.
Yeah.
Yep.
And think, oh, there was that movie. Fuck, I'm not gonna remember the name. But there was a movie about a kid who has Superman-like abilities.
That
Was
it was a little boy and
Little black boy?
and
White kid.
white kid, and
Oh.
his mom was the only one that I think could. I'm sorry, his mom was the only one I think could control him.
And he ended up being like a
Evil.
bad person.
Yeah.
So think of that. So like superhuman people that are normal, but then also in like a current society to where they're being marketed,
Yep.
money is being made.
Yep.
They have merchandise.
Yep.
And they have a kind of like they're within a conglomerate, so they have to answer to higher ups, but they're doing fucked up things like imagine things that we don't think about with superhero movies, right? Superman will kill a bad guy, but you destroyed mad buildings. There's mad collateral damage.
Yeah.
Imagine that stuff actually being assessed and then swept under the rug, and the personalities of people who would cover killing somebody by accident while trying to save other people.
Yeah.
But they have no regard.
No regard.
They have no like. I think we could talk about A-Train, like the where it started. No, okay.
No, for anybody who didn't watch it, I want
Okay.
that to be a surprise.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna watch this.
Yeah,
This
oh
sounds
yeah,
dope.
yeah.
Crazy.
If
This
you-
sounds
crazy.
dope.
If you because I know you like Dragon Ball, if you've seen like any of the recent Justice League animated movies, you know how dark they are now. They're showing all the blood and the killing, the beheading, and all that stuff. It's like that.
But with humans, like
Yes.
real shit.
I'm thinking of like now. I could be wrong, but I feel like these kids are arrogant.
They're not even
They're all
kids.
adults, grown ass
Yeah,
people.
you would think
these
they were
are
kids.
adults.
These are
Yes.
adults, fucked up adults.
Yes.
Very fucked up adults.
Yes.
Oh damn!
Yeah, it's
'Cause you said
so
the
dope.
boys. I thought it was okay. All right, so they're not teens.
No, so the
No.
boys is so you have the bad superheroes, but then you got normal motherfuckers trying to stop them. So yeah, it's so good.
Yes, it's
so
definitely a good show to binge.
I don't have Amazon. That's the one.
Man, you
that
better take somebody password.
I know.
What's wrong with you?
Amazon Prime's the one.
Come on,
like,
man.
It's like I haven't been able to ever capture that white whale.
Well, now
I've had every other. That's like
he's
the
seen
one
it.
that's always been out of my reach.
you go to your homie spot. If you see anybody with Amazon Prime box, you say, "Oh, okay." There's so many people. There's so many people who have Amazon Prime for shipping, but don't use the video service.
Yes.
And you all
Okay.
should, because December 19th.
Coming to America too. I
Will
was
be on
actually
Amazon
gonna say,
Prime.
That was the
Nice.
time I was waiting to possibly look into it.
Yes.
So, okay, so it covers the shipping and the. Oh, that's definitely dope.
Because
Makes it better than a lot of these.
I've had Amazon for a long time just for the shipping shit, and then when I saw, oh, you go watch stuff, all right. So in the early days, there wasn't a lot of content. I would just watch their Amazon exclusives just cause.
Yeah.
I'm paying for it. Why not? But over the years, it's gotten so much better.
That's crazy. I saw a really good movie with Charlie Hunnam on Amazon Prime.
You remember the name of the flick?
He played a He played a thief in like early 1920s or something like that. It's really dope, or something like that. And he was framed for murder.
Oh,
And it's a true story about a man that went through this. And the prison he was sent away to, he because he was framed. Within the time he spent, he wrote a memoir.
Is that Lost City Z? No. Where is
You,
it? Oh no. Because I did see one where his face was on it, but I just kept skipping it because I fuck with him from Sons.
yeah, yep,
But
exactly.
yeah, I'm gonna have to check that. Amazon got some
I'll
sleepers.
try and find it right now.
And there's a show called Homecoming that Amazon has that Janelle Monáe actually just did season 2 of it.
I wanted to watch that.
Yeah, Julia Roberts did the first season. But they got some stuff, man. So The Boys definitely want to check out on Amazon Prime. And please, someone tell me some scary shit to watch. Are we dressing up next week?
That's a good question.
Bye.
Jack.
Actually, what Kanye said was, "I've always said SNL uses black people to hold other
That's what
black
it was.
people black people back. My heart goes out to Issa Rae. I'm praying for her and her family. I know that the 20 years of service that I've paid in the entertainment field has furthered our ability to be more successful."
How do you make it about itself?
I don't know. It's like a gay fish thing. That's what I'm saying.
Papillon.
Babylon? Let me see that.
Papillon. Papillon.
The game show host name is John Michael Higgins, in case anybody wants to know.
Yeah, that's what I keep saying. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
Super dope.
It's
And,
dope?
and Robbie's in it too.
Oh, bet.
Yeah,
Thanks,
yeah,
John.
yeah.
I'll
I
tell
like
you guys a
Robbie.
whole separate
Robbie's-
story
yeah.
while they talk
It's
about
good.
this.
It's a good movie.
Sorry,
the
Jen. What were you
background.
saying? Sorry. You said what now?
I just put out the bat signal to all the ladies in the house. Say hey. Hey.
What is wrong with her?
A lot.
Shit, where are we? Oh, shit.
Yeah, we're
Damn.
getting there.
Damn. Ah, fuck, man. So much to talk about.
Why is Chris Christie a name?
Say,
I gotta get this out before he
the
dies.
same
from
reason
COVID.
Bo Bo is a name.
Bobo. Shout out to Bobo.
But Bobo is different
Maybe if they
Why
would've
is it
used
different?
him,
because it's not
would've
Christopher
knocked
Christie.
LeBron off.
That is kind of weird. Yeah, Bo is better than Christy.
Were you guys Jackie, pass that.
Of course.
We
Were
turned
you
it.
guys cheering for? Were you going for LeBron?
I'm a Laker fan.
Okay.
But I was telling them last week, as a Laker fan, this assembled team didn't feel like a Laker team to me. I fucks with
did
LeBron.
what he normally does. He was able to.
Yeah.
He
was
played
able
the
to-
game within the game.
Yeah, and I get it.
Building
It's
that team.
it's the new NBA. You know, it's not so much about not for everybody because like Dame Lillard said, if he could, he's gonna stay with Portland his whole career. But people will move around to get their rings. So I mean, an organization will get rid of a player right away. So why can't the players dip off and do their own thing? So I respect it.
I'm not sure if and I speaking for myself, so I'm not sure if everybody else caught it so late. I caught it once they brought the bubble back and everybody was healthy.
Mhm.
I was like, yo, the Lakers are stacked. That
Yeah.
team is like they were never the underdog.
Only before the bubble, folks thought that the Clippers we were at least
Yeah.
going to see the Clippers and the Lakers in
Yeah.
the Western Conference Finals. I wanted to see that,
Yeah.
but they didn't gel the way they were supposed to.
And I don't know. Maybe once they brought the bubble back, we were able to kind of focus solely on the players. But once we focused on the players, and you kind of noticed the teams and the just the experience the Lakers had, that team was stacked.
It's insane.
It would have been very. But I'm gonna stand by some of the things that I felt in that during the Nuggets that round, that series.
Oof.
I didn't think that LeBron could play Jamal Murray without fouling him.
Well,
A couple tough calls. Like it was like 2 in a row where he went up and he hit him and they didn't call it.
Yeah.
And because it was so close, those ticky-tack fouls and those plays matter.
Right.
That's 4 points.
Look at that. See, this is where Darren taps out.
No.
Oh.
Those 4 points. I mean, if he fouled him on a layup, and Jamal Murray was lights out during that series, during his whole time,
During the whole damn bubble.
During the whole damn bubble, you send him to the line, he's knocking those 2 down. He gets hacked again. LeBron can't. It's tough. He's just a little bigger. He just can't stay in front of
So,
him.
ladies, let's talk about some.
So, see, look at. Go ahead, Jen. What do you
I'm
want?
sorry.
And I was gonna have a separate conversation with my friends while you guys were talking.
No, go ahead. We here.
No, I have no
apologize.
conversation to have. I just wanted to give them something to listen to too.
Just you talking.
Yeah.
We're listening
Something
to you also.
soothing.
Go ahead.
No.
I just was saying that
Go
I
ahead.
didn't think LeBron really, it was. I'm not sure he earned this one.
See, I won't say that because it is still tough to win.
Yeah, it was. I'm tripping.
And from the players,
I'm just so upset. I'm so mad.
Who's your team?
All right, so it's funny I say this. I'm a Warriors fan, but a real Warriors fan.
Yeah. So back from the We Believe.
The We Believe era, really, but even before that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I was young enough to appreciate when Chris Webber was on
God
the team.
damn, I was gonna say okay.
Yeah, Seattle Supersonics was like.
Yeah.
Sean Kemp was everything.
Come on now.
So the Seattle Supersonics were everything. Hershey Hawkins and Detlef Shrimp.
Wow.
It's funny because Gary Payton. It's funny
Got my
because
heart.
the Kamikazes are coming out,
Mm.
and so it's the original black, white, and green one. And somebody was trying to tell me, I'm like, yeah, I know Sean Kemp, my brother. I know. I can't. I know. You don't have to explain the Supersonics. I know what that is.
You gonna get him a pair?
I thought about it. I got him a pair of Iversons because it was a shoe that he had when we were little kids. Yeah. So I don't know if I'm getting them because he doesn't wear them.
Oh, then
He'll
don't
just
bother.
hold on to them. Yeah, I mean, honestly, even when Ray Allen was on the team with Rashad Lewis, Luke Rittenauer, I mean, those are my guys. But I've always been a Warriors fan.
Okay.
So, it's tough. Like, I've just been talking like, oh, we let y'all have the league for 2 years.
Right.
We back next year.
Now, I must say, I enjoy the NBA, even as a Laker fan. Man, they just made this fun watching the Warriors go off, man.
Yeah,
it's fucking fun.
Yeah, it is. I mean, everybody comes at KD, but before that, the team was 73-9. I think that they win the series if Draymond isn't ejected for LeBron stepping over him.
Yeah. There was a lot going on in that series.
Andrew Bogut got injured, so
Steph threw the mouthpiece that series too, right?
Yeah.
That was gross.
Yeah, but he said he didn't even realize, like, he didn't mean to do it. But no, I think that when LeBron stepped over Draymond and then he was out of game, that was huge.
It changed things a bunch.
So that 73-9 team could have won and could have had a great year. But when KD came over, I didn't want him.
I believe it.
I didn't think it was worth trading all of that for him. I mean, obviously it worked out. Yeah. But if LeBron beats that team, he is. I wouldn't even be able to argue that he's the greatest.
Because
he would have been the greatest ever.
When KD came on, it wasn't even close. Like, they were just washing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Oof. But yeah, the next season, I don't know what the strategy is going to be. I think I saw somewhere that they're trying to start in like December or some shit, or like
the All-Star game might be in April.
That's crazy.
Wow.
But you know what? That works for me because guys would always run into All-Star game and Valentine's Day.
Wow, you
can't even go, brother.
I can't even
go.
You here?
Do you think I ain't thinking ahead? I'm going. COVID or not.
Open.
Fully dilated, guys. Come on.
I did mention the third eye.
Holy shit.
Come on.
All I can hear is a woman like, you never playing nothing.
Oh, I'm planning.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Did you guys see the video of John Wall playing spades during an interview, Zoom interview?
That was funny.
Nah.
They like asked him a question, and they like you could tell he's like dealing cards and taking cards, whatever. Dude asked him some question.
Let me get that one.
You can tell he's checking his books and shit. You asked him a question, he's like, "I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?"
What was the interview for?
I don't know.
ESPN. Well, I'm sorry, it wasn't ESPN. It was a sports podcast, radio talk, something. But ESPN picked it up. I watched it on like
ESPN
PTI or something, Sports Center.
And he ain't even want to stop the game for a second.
So that was the thing.
Spades is serious, man.
He's answering their questions. He's multitasking. And I'm like, damn, John Wall's, because you could tell he's doing something off camera. He just keeps leaning up, but the camera's staying. And then I'm like, damn, he's juggling it well.
He is.
And then he goes, I'm sorry, can you repeat the question? And it was like a very lengthy question. Like you kind of had to.
The guy had to paraphrase his own
attention.
question.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
He looked like he forgot what he even asked him. He's like, so Cowboys fans, and then which ones of you?
Yeah, it was about him being a Cowboys fan and whether or not he has to go at his teammates during the season. But he was playing spades.
See, he already had the issue earlier with the whole gang sign shit.
Yeah.
John Wall, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
You kind of look at him and see all that talent, but because of little things like that, that lack of regard for professionalism, there's no championship in John Wall.
I agree, and I hate to say it because
put him on any
talent.
team, unless he's with somebody super ready to manage that, like a LeBron.
Bill Belichick.
You can't build any team.
Basketball.
Yeah, he can't be the alpha on the team.
No,
and he would have to
And even
take
that, because of his ability, he's going to be an important piece.
Yep.
I don't see any championship in him.
No.
Just because of that.
No, yeah.
Because, like some of it's funny, but you might have some journalists that might think that's real disrespectful.
Absolutely. Like, just if you agree to do this, just stop what you're doing, give us the attention, and go back to it.
Let's imagine if in this setting, if I was this would be the same thing. If I was like playing solitaire,
right?
It was like, what the fuck?
Would you ask me? Would you ask me?
Say that one more time.
Nimbus.
You said Goku.
Yeah.
No, I'm always on my phone on the podcast.
Yeah,
but you don't. It
But
doesn't
that's
distract
the
you.
information. Like you guys are referencing something.
I wanted to give a shout out real quick before you wrap. I was listening to the pregame podcast, and shout out to Wale, shout out to Bree, shout out to Cootie. He was on there, and they reminded me of the last time we went out as a group.
Yes.
And we ran into them.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that happened.
And they were talking about that night, and I just had a good laugh.
I gotta listen now.
Oh, what a night.
Yeah, but
They were talking about it on the podcast?
Yeah.
Oh.
But you should, Jen. Anyways, you guys should listen because they said something. You know, Wale, he had said something. Your boy.
Oh no. Oh no.
All love, of course.
What happened? Tell us what happened. I don't want to be left in the dark.
Darren, I think we should go visit them.
We definitely should. We
Yeah,
need to.
I'm
We're
with it.
long overdue.
Yeah, I'll hit them.
Yeah.
Yo, I love Jen.
So before we wrap, I'll say
God.
shout out to you for listening and following us. Make sure you do on social medias with PLSDELTHS on Instagram. On Twitter, the same handle. On YouTube, we're Please Delete This. On Facebook, we're Please Delete This. Anywhere you look, we are Please Delete This. Make sure you follow us on your favorite streaming platforms such as Spotify, Spreaker, iTunes Radio, iHeartRadio. Pretty much anywhere you listen to podcasts, you can find us there.
Wow.
He does it so well.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Quick announcement. Understanding your credit will help us close the wealth gap. Register for the financial workshop on Thursday, October 22nd, 6 to 8 p.m.
Sir,
Yes.
It comes out after that date.
Oh, sorry, Sammy. I'm sorry. She asked me to send, our dear friend Samantha, she sent me this and asked us to plug it in during the episode. I did not even think that it was.
But keep going. You killing that shit. Keep on.
Thank you. JamaicансAreRight.org. They put together this workshop. I'll try to throw it up tonight, and if you have the time to catch it tomorrow.
Or maybe look it
Or
up
today, yes.
Yeah, look
It's 6
it
to 8. It's in the evening. You got a little bit of time. I didn't even think about that. She just told me, hey, can you plug this up? I said, of course.
Jen is dumb.
I'm sorry.
It's funny to me because I just was saying about something on the 22nd, the Menden drive-in.
I wasn't.
And clearly you weren't
the
listening.
date thing I wasn't listening to. So yeah. What else? How many people follow us on social media?
Yeah. And do you want to give your social medias again, Dave?
Yeah, Nimbus_Gardens. That's
Actually, let me do that now.
Instagram. NimbusGardens.com. Check it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
You want to give your personal one too?
My personal is @HolidayForMayor. I am on Instagram, and then Twitter is _Hollis, HOLLICE. Wait, is it the underscore is either before or after? I can't remember. I only got like 50 followers on Twitter.
Yo,
I like my small knit community.
we were at work and somebody was like, "Oh, I said a name." They were like, "Was that person related to so and so?" And they were like, "Oh, that dude's daughter is on like TikTok or some shit." And apparently, like the daughter is making more money than the dad, who like works for an actual.
TikTok shelling out money like that?
Yo.
I don't understand.
If you blow up and become viral on TikTok, and then that just pretty much branches out to all social media, and you'll in demand like that. Just like we were talking about with the music last week.
But they don't do anything.
TikTok's number one, right?
I believe so. Right now it is.
What's the games manager's name? Oh, Whack 100.
Yep.
Whack was saying he was kind of having a debate with Big U. I just saw a clip on Instagram saying TikTok's number one, and if you could, he said it goes TikTok then YouTube because they'll listen to your song or dance to it.
Yep.
Then they want to hear the full or they want to see the video.
Yep.
So then they'll go to YouTube and then they want to hear the whole song or something like that, and they'll go to Spotify, Apple Music.
Yep.
The streaming services are like third, fourth.
Yeah, that is so interesting because I'm not even on that shit, but I see the impact.
It's crazy.
Man.
I thought it was. I don't know nothing about TikTok. I thought it was gonna go away.
Me too.
For a little while.
There was a lot of back and forth of it disappearing or
Because of the Trump
Yep.
situation. Yeah.
The last I heard was you can't start an account if you don't already have one. But if you already have one,
Oh, really?
Oh, so there's no new accounts.
I don't
They're not accepting
think so.
anyone new. If you had it,
Interesting.
then,
Oh.
Yeah, and the kids run shit, right? Like, cause
Yeah,
we made Instagram old, so the kids ain't gonna use Instagram. No, I think Snapchat got too popular.
Yeah.
Although my son, do your daughters do this? The streaks on Snapchat?
Yes.
What the fuck? How do
I
they
don't
all
know
know to do this?
I don't know. I think they just have a running like thread. Is it? I don't understand it.
but I think
And they'll
they've
tag
had it.
each other?
The thing where they get put the different emojis next to names and stuff. We
So
just
like,
don't use that.
my son would take a picture of the ceiling and send it to everybody, and then open up each one that he gets sent from every. They're not talking.
No,
they just
they
keep
just-
streaks going.
Yeah, it's like
What
to
the
see.
fuck?
Yeah, I don't.
I don't know.
I'll find out.
Kids are so weird.
but nobody else can
Yeah.
see it. They
But
can't see your streak unless you screen record.
So
Unless you
I think it's like some shit that it's just second nature now. Like, cause I was at a boxing match and I saw the girl in front of us do the same thing. It's like, what the fuck? Do they have another language that they all do the same shit? I don't know
Another
what's going-
language.
Kids and African moms. There's 2 factories. There's one in Thailand, one in Vietnam, and they just put these shits out in mass production. They're all the same.
Go forth.
I like Snapchat because of the extras that they have.
Oh, like the filters and all that stuff.
No, like
They got like little news things.
yeah, like
Oh,
there's
okay,
dope
okay.
like segments.
Yeah, I saw
Like
like I
the
be
complex
watching.
sneakers one's dope.
Yeah, and there's one with like these guys who go around and get bit by dangerous shit.
That one's crazy.
Yeah. So I watch
Will Smith
those.
has
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Well, Will Smith too?
Yeah, that's when when he was talking to Jazzy Jeff when he caught COVID. That's where he put it out on his.
There's one. It's I forgot the name. It's really good. I think it comes on every Thursday. So you sit down with your ex.
Oh, that's a Snapchat thing.
It's a snap. You can watch it on Snapchat, but I think it started on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But you watch it on Snapchat. You sit down with your ex. One of you want to get back with the other one, and you don't know if they'll take you back. So you basically tell your story.
Shit.
So it's like the two of them sit across, and before it starts, damn, what's the name of it? I forgot.
Imagine Bim on
It's
that.
like X or Pat. I don't remember.
Yo, Jen.
But-
Yo, Jen. I'm a married man. Yo,
You're a
chill
fighter.
out.
You're a fighter. Man.
Yo, what's
You're a
up?
fighter. You're a fighter.
What's up?
Fighter.
Yo, Jen, what's
You're a
up?
fighter. Just fighter.
Ted, come
Yo, what the fuck, bro?
Waking up happy homes.
Right.
But yeah, they'll tell their story like, oh, Jeff and I met
Oh Jesus.
when we
Christ.
were we went to college together, was inseparable.
I'm already uncomfortable.
I'm so uncomfortable
And
just
then-
hearing this.
He'll say how they met, and she thought that her friend and I hooked up. That's not true. I'm here to ask her for another. It's called Another Chance.
Another chance.
That's what it's called.
This is me
That-
going to my Snapchat.
And
That
it's
like he knew
really
that.
good.
No, I just
Because they'll talk about how they broke up and whether or not they're gonna actually get back together is like it's pretty dope. That
I just look at Bitmoji stories.
Those are fun.
Those are fun, right? And they're always they know me so well.
they link you up with
Yeah.
someone you're actually really
They
cool
know me
with.
so well.
yeah no.
I don't use
TikTok
Snapchat
is very
much as I used to.
it's very viral with the children's.
Yeah,
So.
the kids run it.
It's funny though. It's quite entertaining.
Some of it. My son be showing me some annoying ass shit.
Really?
Yeah,
Because
get that
it's
shit outta here.
annoying to them.
Yeah.
Like my kids do the same. They send me all this shit, and I'm like, this is dumb. This is not funny. But then I send them back things that I find funny, and they're like, that's not funny, Daddy.
No, my niece, she'll ask me like, "You want to make a TikTok?" I'm like, "No," but that's like a
Yeah,
it's like
it's
a thing. Like
yeah,
you know what I mean?
it's a thing
if
for
they're
them.
chilling, they're like, "You want to make a TikTok?" I'm
Yeah.
like, "Nah, I'm good."
I finally decided on who I want to see Rihanna battle in Verzuz. I don't know if Verzuz is still a thing.
Oh yeah, season 2 coming.
Oh,
Oh, I did see that.
I didn't know they had
I
seasons.
didn't.
They
Yeah,
started
me
with
neither.
Mary
Busta Rhymes
and,
is itching. He's
He
itching.
wants it.
Yeah,
He told T.I., "I'm a bust your ass."
he did.
That's how he said it. He said, "I'm a bust."
I would have been like, pause.
Yeah, he said, "T.I., get it. I dare you." He said, "I'm begging you to get in the ring with
But
me."
how is
I'ma
Busta
bust
Rhymes
your
and
ass."
T.I.
That's
thing?
not a. Yeah,
That-
I don't want to see that. Yeah, Busta need to be with somebody more animated.
Who do you want to see with Rihanna?
Trey Songz.
Ooh.
But that's first of all a landslide victory, Rihanna. But why you want to see that?
I don't know.
Rihanna?
No.
Impact wise. Now, I'm not sleeping on Trey. I was just listening to his new album. I fuck with it.
Yeah.
But Rihanna? Rihanna? Umbrella Rihanna?
She does have these.
She got the
I mean,
monster.
It would be a selfish thing for me then. I guess.
But
I
Trey-
love.
But Trey going against
Trey
somebody
got
would be fire.
gems.
It
Oh,
would
of
be-
course.
Trey
I love
got
Trey.
gems.
I love Trey.
And yeah.
You know
Trey,
what I was
Trey with the braids?
all the trades.
Come on.
I asked who would have, and then I kind of answered myself. But besides Mary J, who has any work for Mariah? Why hasn't anyone called up
We
Mariah?
had that conversation.
did.
They don't want it.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody wants it with Mariah.
She drops that "All I Want for Christmas Is You." It's over.
I don't think
Always
anyone
be my
wants
baby.
it with Rihanna.
Mm.
I mean with Mariah.
That
Fantasy?
she actually
Fantasy
that's an
remix
That's an
with-
original song.
My all?
All I Want for Christmas Is You. I didn't realize that.
That's her. Yeah, it's not some remake from the 60s, 50s,
You know, like,
whatever. No,
whenever
it's
you
all
hear
her.
Christmas
And she's
carols,
going to
they're
have
old
a
songs.
check
Honey?
every December.
Honey.
Then the joint that she got with low key, low key slapped with Bone Thugs.
Oh,
break
shit.
down.
Look at that.
Come on, dog.
Derek me
That
on
was
it
fire.
down.
That was fire. That
That
was a
surprises
fire.
me every time. You don't listen to nothing new, bro.
That was fire.
The old head, yo. I know, I can't help it. I couldn't even help that, man, if I tried.
He's like, I got
The
that in my
break
CD
down,
player,
though,
man.
I got that in my CD changer in the car.
That was fire though. The
Yeah,
breakdown,
right?
how they came onto the track. Yeah.
Yo, oh my God.
I don't know anyone who has it for Mariah except for Mary J. Blige.
Yeah, Mariah, that's a. Oof.
Mary J. and Mariah would be nice. I'm not sure if
I don't know
I don't
who
think that would work.
the Eagles might clash.
I mean, if Brandy and Monica can do it, anybody can do it.
But it's
Mariah's
They got
tough
beef?
to deal with.
They don't have beef, do they?
no beef. Okay. But it's like.
It's big personalities.
yeah,
Alpha
big-
versus Alpha.
For sure. Mariah has her own. She had her own lighting when she went to the Breakfast Club. Like, so I don't know if Versus is a big
I
enough
think Mary
stage.
J's probably a bit more humble,
Right.
reserved.
Down
She's
to
just
earth. She
chilling.
can, yeah.
Right, she
I'm
married.
not sure if that would annoy her.
She can, yeah.
Yeah.
She'd get annoyed by Mariah's antics.
It'd be
Yeah.
mad shade. It'd be mad shade.
And then you wonder what kind of history they have.
And then I'm bringing up Mary J. I'm not sure if I brought this up to you guys or if I said I'm going to bring it up to you guys. I looked up, what does the J stand for?
Jane.
I feel like you mentioned, but go ahead.
Yeah, it was Jane. I was so disappointed. I'm like, that's
Yeah,
it. It's
yeah,
Mary
yeah,
Jane
yeah.
Blige.
Yep.
That's her name.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There you go.
There it is.
That's so typical. I thought it would be something else.
You guys said you haven't watched Power yet, right?
Not the second, the Tyreek season.
No,
Yeah.
somebody
Not
watched
yet.
it without me.
I was waiting.
Right
to,
now it's
Oof.
you got some time because you know they take that break.
Oh, just subtle enough for him to
Yeah,
hear
I'll
it?
binge it up.
Time. So I'm curious what you would think about
Background
Mary
story.
J.
parent.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I happened to see her. My son was watching Umbrella Academy, so
Great show.
I didn't watch it. So I
didn't watch?
walked in, and I saw a scene with Mary acting.
Oh, yeah.
Mary's not a good
Oh, she's in
actress.
it.
Oh, yeah, the first season.
It was really bad.
It was bad.
What show was she
It
on that I
wasn't
used to
bad,
watch?
bad.
No, it was bad.
I'm forgiving, so.
show?
You are.
Show
It was bad.
Was it Scandal where she had a little stint where she was the hairdresser at like one of the very end episodes? It was-
I
it-
quit Scandal before when it
was
started
either
getting crazy.
Scandal. Yeah, it had to be Scandal. It wasn't How to Get Away with Murder, but I think it was the crossover episode or something. And she was just a hairdresser, and I didn't even believe she was combing the hair. Like,
see,
You know what's
Yeah.
crazy? When hearing you guys talk about it, her transition from being angry to any other emotion is like
Not smooth. Right?
it's impossible.
Yeah.
Because the one thing I could tell you is that on Power, her character, she's just mean. She's really mean, like to her kids, to people she talks to, the guys she's fucking. She's just really mean, and I can't see how she has to really work on her transitioning through
Yeah.
her emotions because she comes off, even when she's giving like great advice to her daughter, it feels like she's doing it in a mean way,
Right.
Not in a like.
In a nice motherly way.
Well, I'm not sure if and you guys will see if they can make her motherly because of her
okay.
role.
So maybe they
But
just
just
put her in
in
that
a-
box because she's able to sit in that box.
Yeah, like they're keeping her in this
Yeah.
aggressive, like
Yeah.
do it this way type of feel, and it's not it. I just hope, I wish that how she would give her daughter advice would not motherly, just like a bit more guiding.
Got it.
Yeah, I know she's getting all these looks for the love and because you're married, but hopefully somebody helps her out with the, polish up the acting a bit.
Lala was trash too, though.
Oh, she was so bad.
Lala
So bad.
Yeah, she was garbage.
Kill her off. I don't care. Get out of here. Kill her off.
Yeah, no, she was garbage.
Yeah, she was really
I only
bad.
watched some of the end of Power, like the last season.
And
And I remember the Lala scenes, like
Yeah.
when they were fighting for the gun.
they should have let her move when she wanted to move.
Yeah, just
when she wanted to move out of New York. That's how they should have got her character out of it.
Right. Yeah,
It was pointless to keep her around as long as they did.
it was bad.
Gotta wrap.
All right. So heavy. You said you're gonna go heavy,
No, it's too loaded.
but we gotta touch it.
Hey,
All right.
Yeah.
This was great, by the way.
So I don't know if you're in a relationship, my good brother.
Oh, you're going heavy, like with not
it
what's
was
going
How to
on
Get
in the
Away with
world.
Murder, not Scandal.
Makes more sense. So it's one of those, we ask the question, can male and female be friends, and yada yada yada. But what happens if you're in a relationship, your spouse says to you, your friend, let's say your wife says, Darren, I really don't like him as a friend for you. Like, how do you manage that? Now, to your viewpoint, you have no problem with me. I've never done anything to offend you or offend your wife, to your knowledge. But your wife says, I don't get a good vibe from him. I don't like him as your friend.
Yeah, it's different. So at this stage, like, my wife has been around all my closest people. So if there was an issue or if she didn't like somebody, I would think that would come up sooner.
Yep.
So if that came up now, it'd be like something happened. What happened?
Yep, that's turning you this way.
That's causing it. If we were still dating and she had a problem with one of my closest people, we got to figure this out. What don't you like? What are you seeing? What don't you like? Is it because he's single? Is it because I don't know, when he gets drunk he acts out? What is it? Because I can't choose, especially if it's somebody I really fuck with. So we got to get to the bottom of it.
Input?
Yeah. Yeah. This is interesting. Well, I think that you can definitely I think it's different if you're married. If you're married versus if you're dating, if you're dating, my friends are my friends. You don't have to be around them.
Yep.
I can figure out a way to where if they did something wrong to me and you have an opinion about it, or you're not comfortable with them, or you don't think they're a great friend, I can deal with that on my own and separate you from being involved or y'all being around each other. But when you're married, I'd assume, I'm not married, I've never been married, but I'd assume that you're around your significant other all the time. You do things together.
Yes.
There's not much separation as far as unless it's something specific, I'm going out with the guys.
Right.
But if you invited, if he invited you over to watch the game, your wife's here, I'm sure you may bring your wife
Right.
and the kids or whatever.
So we could do our shit and they can.
And now they're doing their own thing.
Yeah.
In that regard, then you kind of have to figure out some sort of healthy balance and maybe have a conversation with your friend. So then if you have a conversation with your friend about something that went wrong or why your spouse is saying they don't like him for you, you can talk to him, have a conversation about his intentions or what the relationship means.
Yep.
And if he makes you comfortable, then you go back,
Yeah,
tell your wife, like, yo, this is actually what it is.
Right.
You, maybe because you don't know him, but after having a talk with him, this is why he does this, that, and the third.
Okay.
It's nothing against me. It's just who he is. Then maybe she might lay off of.
I like that. That's very interesting.
You know what I mean?
I need Jen's take, though. Jen, you're in a different position because now it's...
Ow.
So I'll say it's one of your girlfriends that your partner has a problem with. Unspecified problem.
Dolly
but-
doesn't like one of my friends. Okay.
Oof. Wait, like for real?
No, I'm
I was gonna say spill
Yes.
the tea.
No, I'm
Yeah.
just I'm repeating what Darren
Yes.
said. What the
He
hell?
doesn't like one of your female friends.
You're so
Just
dumb.
says that
You're the
you know.
friend.
he
I'm
doesn't
not
like
female.
Actually,
Damn, you got upset
He don't like
so
Darren.
fast.
you. Yes, it's me. He doesn't like.
it is Darren.
It
I don't
is-
like Darren.
No one likes me.
I love you. How about that?
Oh, that's why y'all friends and your wife likes him.
So yes, your partner says to you, your girlfriend, I don't really like her vibe. I don't like,
I don't think a guy would even say that.
But let's say he did.
Shit, I've said that.
A guy would
Yeah,
say-
I mean,
a guy will absolutely say
Really?
that.
I've said that shit.
I agree with you. I wouldn't say that shit.
I've said
I'd
that
maybe say like, she's a little weird, but let's say he does say that to you.
It's such a weird.
Is it circumstantial, like based on what he wouldn't like about her?
So
Does that matter?
he's kind of vague. He just says, I don't get a good vibe from her. I don't like the way she moves for you. I don't feel comfortable with her.
Not how
for
she
you.
treats you as a friend.
Yeah, he doesn't, not any real example or anything, but just an overall vibe.
I don't know. That's
Okay, pausing that. Would you talk to me? Would you talk to male friend and say, hey, my wife, for whatever reason, isn't really feeling you? I know you said you would.
Only if she says something specific. Because if I come to you and say that, then like, why? What's the problem? Okay. I don't know. She just don't like you.
Got it. So I think it's safe to say that you two would consider continuing our friendship.
Of course.
yeah.
And that it's fine. You'd maybe have the conversation, and you still kind of don't know.
Yeah, I think I'd still be friends with the friend. I mean, I'm trying to put myself in the actual situation. The only time I can remember even having something similar, but not really, is this is such a long time ago. We were young kids, and I had a boyfriend.
Ooh.
Shut up. And I had my girlfriends, and I was the one with the car. So, and so every time we get ready to go someplace, one of my friends and my boyfriend would always both go shotgun.
Hey, Jason.
And then they both look at me like, you gonna tell this one to go in the back? You gonna tell? And I'm just like, I'm in the driver's seat. Y'all gotta figure that out.
I gotta figure this out.
So, okay.
I just would let them figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm not here for this childish bullshit.
But okay.
Yes, it's another time. I know you want to dig into it. Yes, it's a whole
Because that was the conundrum for me.
yes. Yeah. That. Okay. So I implore you guys, right?
Gentlemen, damn it.
I get it.
We're not together anymore.
I'm with you. So let's take, for you two, it is a female friend that your partner says, I don't really like how she moves for you as a
That's
friend.
different.
And for you, it's a male friend.
That's
How
different.
close are we?
Okay, so we'll say both. It's not like a good deep friend. Or anything. Say it's somebody you met, used to work with at work.
Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but hold on. You guys became friends at work. You guys hung out outside of work, not like separate,
cool shit.
individually. Yeah, but cool shit. Seems cool enough. You guys talk here and there, nothing like serious or whatever. If you guys go out, you guys have been out together. Your wife or your partner has met said person.
Oh, okay.
And been around them enough to kind of know them a bit.
Yeah.
The people screaming at the device that they're listening on right now.
Saying bye.
So you're out.
Bye.
You're out. Would it be conversation with friend? Even
No.
if you feel like nothing
I
is
had
wrong.
a similar issue.
Yes,
with you
I
already.
know we
I'm-
both. Yes,
Bye.
I know, we're both there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, okay. I get it.
I think every man has been through this.
But it's so safe to say that opposite gender, good. I don't even want the headache.
Right. And the other dynamic though, if she was as cool to me like as Jen is, and Shorty's like, I don't know about this Jen. We're like, whoa.
Okay.
This is Jen. What are you talking about? But if it's just somebody,
That's a real conversation that's been had in real life, I'm sure. Like
About
with
you?
people. Yeah.
With me?
No, not you.
Oh.
Like people. But it's Jen.
yeah.
But it's Jen.
I've actually said that about Darren before. It's Darren.
Yeah.
What the fuck you mean?
What do you mean?
It's Darren.
So, but
Ew.
if it's like, if it's somebody
harmless.
that I don't have years
He's
and
useless.
life experience invested in and all that, bye. Yeah.
So I think I would give them the same. I'd give it the same regard. Like I don't know how long the relationship. You said
Well,
somebody I used to work with.
We'll say like 5 months max. You know this person.
Okay, yeah. So I don't want to come off. Weird. I
Deuces.
I don't want to come off weird.
Yeah.
And I gotta represent us well.
Yeah.
So because let's say if I just stop talking to you, I'm curving you, or I don't say hi to you. Even
Yeah,
when I see
it's
you.
weird. They would just.
Now you have the ammo to say, "Oh, what are they toxic?
Yeah.
He can't even, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Or
Okay.
they're kind of weird, bro. Like they can't even have
Individual
friends.
friendships,
Like
yeah.
damn. So to avoid that, I'd still have the conversation. Try to gain an understanding for how she may move that's making my girl feel away. And then if I'm okay with the explanation she gives and it feels comfortable and it feels genuine, I'm like, all right, it's just because she wasn't feeling. We good. We're always gonna be good. And then I'll go and explain it. And say,
You would.
Nah,
You see,
I'm
I
joking,
was just gonna say. In my head, I was like, go back, go
I
back.
would take what she said and then say, all right, listen.
He said, I'm joking.
Nah, hell no.
He saw it in my
The
eyes.
second
Like,
that you like build that understanding and say we always gonna be good, that's like, you just took mad steps backwards. So no, I would get the
Like even when
understanding.
people say that about their kids' mothers, even sometimes that's friction.
It's bad. Like you gotta really watch
you got
your
a whole
words.
kid together.
Yeah. So I would kind of get how she would get
Yeah.
that, and then
And then be like-
have that conversation. If she's comfortable and that settles it, cool. We're all right. But if she says, "Well, I still don't,"
I still don't know.
then I gotta.
Okay.
I gotta,
It ain't not to cut that.
I gotta take the play out of his playbook.
Yeah,
I
trust
gotta,
me.
I gotta
Trust
take the
me.
play out of his playbook.
Trust Darren.
Cut
too.
49. Cut 49. Jen,
Yes.
your take.
See, things in relationships, especially strong ones, about boundaries, right? Like we were talking with Remy and Marlon, Pink Portal. They have a lingerie company together, but they had boundaries where he's not taking pictures of the girls. It's because you want your partner to not only know and remember that they're number one before everyone else, but without any doubt in their mind.
Yes.
So, like with me and Darlin, he's really good with, without me having to say anything about boundaries. He'll be like, "Nah, I just don't do that because I don't want you to feel." You know what I mean? And it's not like he's putting on a show.
Yeah. No.
That's just his natural habit. So I think if I had a guy friend who clearly was hitting on me online or commenting on my pictures and liking everything and being a little extra, I wouldn't even need him to tell me, "Can you cut that person off?"
You would take
Because
care of it.
I would take care of
It
myself.
makes you feel away.
Yeah, like I would even feel comfortable. I'd be like, "Yo, what are you doing? Like, why are you commenting?" Or if I've had to delete people. Like, you're just on here being extra. Like, you're trying to act like you're important and you're
You
not.
deleted.
But imagine it's someone who. Now, granted, for you to say that, it's almost like, well, the likes or the attention is making you uncomfortable because you may not know their intentions. But what if it's somebody like me
Hey.
that really just loves you? I love it's interesting. That's funny.
Yeah, that's
That's
different.
a fire emoji.
Because
I like that picture.
Because
so
there's boundaries. Because you're not under my pictures saying some wild shit like, "Ooh,"
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Cause
so it's
you-
the obvious thirst.
Yes.
When the obvious thirst is shown,
When it's some obvious thirst,
you don't need the hint to
like
cut him
he ain't
off.
even got to be like, "Yo, what's good with your boy?" Because I'll be like, "Yo, what's good with my boy?" You know what I'm saying? If it's a real platonic friendship, there's not even any room for that type of behavior.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can dig it.
There's a bit more to it, but like I said, it's a bit
Do you
heavier.
guys normally go with this?
No,
not usually.
We're good.
this is a
We're
good
good 20
conversation.
minutes over.
Nice.
25
Damn, there
minutes
was so
over.
much to talk about. Look, real quick, please, Nigeria, we're praying for
Oh,
you.
yes.
Oh yeah.
Please end SARS.
Yes.
If you don't know, please look it up. There's a lot of crazy shit going on. I spoke to my dad today. He's good where he lives, but he said he could hear off in the distance, like shots and all of
Gunfire
that
and
stuff.
all that.
Yeah. Condolences to the families of the people lost in the Lekki massacre. That's like right near where my pop live. So shit's crazy. Fuck. Please, everybody, we gotta do better. Please.
better.
Justice for Jamal. I don't know if you guys saw the.
The dirt bike. Or the
He was on a moped.
He was on the moped. I
couldn't watch the video. I'm not watching it.
I saw the video just scrolling on Twitter, and I'm taken aback. There was protests last night, and it got a little crazy. I made the mistake of watching the police chief, Providence police chief, talk today, and it pissed me the fuck off. They only talked about, well, predominantly talked about what the cops went through last night. They spoke about Jamal briefly and said our thoughts are with the family. And they threw rocks at the police officers. They shot fireworks at us. We were under
not
attack.
about you guys.
It was disgusting.
And his status, like, did they
He's in a
say
coma.
did they haven't given?
They just said thoughts with the family. The video was online, the one that went viral.
Yeah, that was crazy.
During this press conference, they found someone's Ring camera or something of when the incident. It must have been the furthest away camera. There was a tree or a building blocking the impact, and that's the one that they showed. So reporters were asking direct questions about a dash cam. What was the
Body
other
cam.
cop doing when they came in front of him? None of that can be confirmed. Yeah, no, we don't. No, we don't know. We disgusting.
I don't understand why they have the body cams if they
know what
we
they're
can
doing.
never get access to.
They know what they're doing, and it was, anyways. We're short on time. There's a lot going on in the world. I tweeted earlier: protect your peace, take care of yourselves, protect your mental health.
Please vote.
Vote, pray, burn sage. Is that what the kids do? Burn the sage.
I don't know what they do.
Get you some Nimbus Gardens
Yes.
shit. Put it on your body. Feel good about good about yourself.
My hands are still soft and they still smell good.
Oh, I'm gonna go rub on my leg. Anyways, yo, Dave, thanks for coming through,
Thanks,
brother.
Dave. Thank you.
Appreciate the love.
Thank you. Y'all check them out.
Yeah. We'll talk to you guys next week.
Bye.
Man, good pod.
Thank you.